everybody, and welcome to the final day of Kusogrande Live at SGDQ 2025. Good to have y'all here. Thanks for waking up. I understand that, honestly, a lot of people are still sleeping. It's that time of the marathon where, you know, that's just the reality here. But our brave players have gotten out of bed and came up on stage in order to be punished. Luckily, we've got a wonderful commentator with us as well. Sweet Peeps, hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, so Sweet Peeps, what's your second favorite game?
My second favorite game.
Because I know what your favorite game is.
Control.
Control. Okay, that's a good choice. Alan Wake 2 would have been your first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Sweet Peebs is here and volunteering to help out while I gave out the game that you see in front of you, Linus Space Head. Sweet Peebs knows nothing about this, and neither do, well, our players know what Linus looks like, but that's about it. So, are you two ready to begin? Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go! Thank you so much, audience, for that cheer, and the players are off enjoying a water level. Yeah.
Right off the bat, huh?
Oh, yeah. Not only that, but you can't swim. It's even better. Oh, Strife already gets a death. We're going to have a lot of death in this game. So, this game, yeah, you are currently in water and trying to make your way up to the surface. And the way to do that, the only way to do that is by riding the random bubbles that appear. Yes, they're not set. Yes, you may have a very difficult time getting to the top, and every time. Luckily, the players can't hear us talking, so we can talk about spoilers that we see here. So if you see something on one side or the other, talk about it.
Yeah, so who is this man?
Linus!
Okay.
He's a space head.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, there's probably more lore about this guy that we'll read into a little bit, but this was published on Quattro Adventure. We had Boomerang Kid earlier this week, which was also... Oh, someone cheered for Boomerang Kid? What's your problem? Honestly, though, that game was kind of fun. Linus Space Head, on the other hand, Author Blues is through stage 1. Very nice. Yeah, level 2, I don't know if anybody's going to beat level 2, so we're going to see a lot of repetition here. Now, with that said, this game gets extremely difficult, and you will see why. We've got a lot of trolls and a lot of coconuts. Oh, Linus, watch out, the coconuts are coming.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and there we go, Strife is through level 1 as well. You know, coconut to the foot. The way that progress is measured in this game, by the way, is straight linear. Whoever makes the most progress through the game is going to be the victor, and you luckily will see a few landmarks as the players go through this second level.
This is why I don't like coconuts, just in general.
They look more like Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, I do like Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
If it were that, I would...
Yeah, they might be deadlier than coconuts, though. Oh, what? Author Blues just clipped through some terrain. That was different. Okay. Actually, wait, no, maybe you can just walk along the bottom, but in order to make this jump here, you have to be up on top of it, and... Oh, death by coconut again, but a good push. Now, when the players get a game over, they will likely have to go back to the beginning of the stage. The beginning of the game. Continues are too kind when it comes to Quattro Adventure, you know. So we're going to see that water level again. If you like bubbles, any big bubble fans out there, don't worry, you'll have your fair share. Author Blues baiting out one of the coconuts in order to make this jump. Okay, the other one, not too bad. But,
oh, there's a bird!
Oh, bird! This is the first time we've seen the bird Strife in a tiny lead. That jump over the crab is no joke. Like, we will probably... Oh, the coconut gauntlet! Oh! A full game over, but that is expected. We're going to have that many, many, many times, and it's back to the water. So one thing that you might want to do, what are you thinking about strategies approaching this, Sweet Peeps?
Jump bubble.
Okay.
Not use oxygen. Don't kiss the eels. Don't kiss the crabs. Maybe kiss the birds, but like from a distance.
Okay.
Jump good.
Okay, so you've got the basics, and I think that's how most people are going to approach this. Some additional tips that I would give, besides kissing the bird, is the following. Thinking about how to conserve your lives, and also if there's any way to get extra lives. When it comes to speedrunning, we usually don't think about that too much because, you know, you're probably not going to die a whole bunch and any deaths are planned. But when it comes to a blind race, death is not planned. So important things for the players to consider are some of the candy wrappers that they see around the stage, because when you collect a certain number of those, I believe 5, you get an extra life. And since there are no continues, extra lives are super valuable. So if they find them underwater or behind the tree on Strife's case, go and get them. Taking extra time to go and get extra lives will make your push even better and longer. Author Blue's ignoring the candy wrapper to the left. I think that we will probably see the players change strategies and grind a little bit for extra lives later on.
Once they realize that is what that means.
Yes. At least, like, the solid players that I've seen in Kusogrande before generally do that for a game that is as punishing as Linus Space Head. Author Blue's not even going on the top route, which... Oh, wait.
Going back. Oh!
What? Whoa! Candy area! And there we go. 5 candies is an extra life. Beautiful. I didn't know that existed. Great job. For fight. Yeah.
Can I say the line?
Say the line.
That's never happened before.
I mean, it's very possible. I've seen this game multiple times and I've never seen that before. So that is very impressive. By the way, I do want everybody to know that while we are doing this at GDQ, we have a... Oh no, the bird!
Maybe not kiss the bird anywhere. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't kill you. It just takes... Oh, no.
No.
Okay. So, not exactly the best thing, but still, better than dying. Not only that, but Author Blues does not have a timer on his screen, whereas on level 1, you do have a timer.
Right.
That's another thing to consider, that sometimes taking a little bit longer and not worrying about rushing can help with the blind race. It sounds counterintuitive, but, you know, in a blind race, you want more consistent progress rather than fast progress, because fast and erratic will sometimes leave you struggling. You know, you're just not going to get through it.
Because they're both learning the game right now. I mean, it's whoever gets the furthest at the end of the day, right?
Oh, yeah. And in general, the first half of a match, when it comes to a race like this, you're wanting to learn the mechanics of the game and the basics for how everything works. After that, the second half should really be when you make a solid push. Of course, like, the basics of the game aren't too difficult. You jump and you move left and right. Now, one thing to note as well about the jump in this game is that, first off, it's committed. So as soon as you are in the air, at least when you're not underwater, it's committed jump. So if you jump to the side, you're not course correcting. Second off, if you just hold jump, you auto jump. And, well, I mean, that can be good in certain ways because you can sort of jump buffer in certain cases. Highly recommended for older games learning how to jump buffer because that allows you to make much more precise jumps. You know how?
How?
If you jump straight up and hold the jump and then hold right, you will automatically jump as soon as you land. And because of that, all you have to do is line up on the platform. You don't have to get a running start in order to make like a pixel perfect jump. You just line yourself up on the pixel, jump straight up, hold jump, and then hold right. Because as soon as you land, bam, pixel perfect jump.
You Linus yourself.
You Linus yourself. Okay, yeah.
Linus, thank you.
That was a good attempt.
Thank you. An attempt was made.
Yeah, now, I believe that you help out with Big Bad Gameathon, which submissions are open for that marathon right now. If you speedrun bad games or want to learn a speedrun, submissions are open until the end of the month for Big Bad Gameathon. Just, feel free to poke me in a DM or ask how to find it. There's a website for it. Just search Big Bad Game-a-thon. But we love weird, obscure, bad games. You know, the worse, the better.
Right, and I mean, it doesn't even have to be like, you know, older games, you know, from, you know, years and years ago. I mean, we will even accept newer games that have the certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, like the game Bad Way. That has, you know, a fairly recent, infamous bad video game that came out on Steam. That honestly, the dev has been super supportive of the speedrunning community, you know, and I think that the dev realizes the game has issues, but the speedrun is so fun because you go out of bounds, you do some weird helicopter glitches in order to fly up in the air. Fantastic speedrun, highly recommended watching at some point. But yeah, like, when it comes to the Bad Game Marathon that we help with, yeah, we love weird, obscure games that nobody has heard about that came out, what, 35 years ago, or that came out yesterday. So get thinking. If you want to, like, try out a bad video game and send a speedrun in, I would love to review it because I get to go watch a whole bunch of videos after GDQ.
Exactly. I'm actually looking forward to reviewing all of those games.
I love video game submission review, like, when it comes to that marathon. Yeah, because I write a whole bunch of notes. I laugh a bunch. It's one of the best times of the year, in my opinion, because it's just weird stuff. Strife through level 1 again. So is Author Blues. Very nice. Okay, now the real question is, will somebody get past the 3 coconut gauntlet? That is the current stopping point. I know that Strife made it there. I don't recall if Author Blues made it there.
Now, has Strife found the secret room is what I'm wondering.
Strife has not.
Has not found the secret room.
Yeah, considering that I hadn't found the secret room, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if Strife never finds it. But with that said, you know, if you are getting 1-ups elsewhere, that room only gives you 4 candy bars, 4 out of 5 needed for an extra life, so it's not the most important thing. Strife,
so it's like a dive off of that.
Well, I mean, the crab's coming to pinch you.
The crab's coming to get you.
Oh my. That jump is so hard. I'm not even kidding you. Like, you don't even know. There are other ways to get past that crab if you manage to get it to go to the right. But every time that you die in this game, you know, you hopefully are learning a lesson from it. And Author Blues, again, is the reigning champion of Kuso Live. He honestly is very good when it comes to learning lessons from these games. So I wouldn't be too surprised if Author Blues is like taking a mental note. Okay, that's where the triple coconut thread is. What I need to do is figure out a way to bait those coconuts out and not die. Oh, the crab, no! The hitbox is so big, like, it's ridiculous, peeps.
Is it like not just the pincher, but also the entire area?
I think it's I think it's a square box around the crab. Like, it's very, very tight. No, mind you, I'm working on an NES game right now, and especially if you want the game to run smoothly and not go slow, you kind of have to simplify hitboxes.
That is true.
So making it into a square is the easiest way to do it. So
got snippy snip.
But we've got an extra life. Peeps. It's like we've been sitting together talking like all our lives, you know. So, like, have you done bad game speedruns yourself?
I only speedrun one game, and it's a good one.
Oh, does it happen to be Alan Wake 2?
We don't have to talk about it, but yes.
If you go and watch, it was at AGDQ that you did the run, right?
Right. And
yeah. Genuinely, like, you all are hilarious. I love it. Oh, Author Blues. Oh, so close.
Oh, and we've got the bird package, the stork
Strife got birded. No.
Oh. They're both doing amazingly well. I mean, I'm in awe.
Yeah, like, Strife has made a tiny bit more progress in this game than Author Blues. Strife made it to the coconuts and walked a little bit more to the right. I don't care if you die. If you make more horizontal progress while dying, that counts in my opinion. And Strife did indeed get knocked to the right from the coconut. Oh, not this time, but previously.
Not like this.
Like this, indeed.
Oh.
Now, it is possible that we will see level 3. I just, usually doubt it in an hour match. But this is only 50 minutes, so it's even less possible that we will see level 3. It's still reasonably possible. So, question, is there anything that... Because we talk a lot about bad games and how painful they can be, but at the same time, a lot of them have redeeming qualities. Do you see anything that you think is redeeming in this?
I mean, I am a big fan of the look of it. Like I mentioned earlier, the eel. I mean, I don't want to kiss the eel, but it's very cute. It's got the big eyes.
Oh, it's goofy. It's a goofy goober.
I mean, just a lot of these games, if they don't play well, they look fun. If they don't look fun, there's some redeeming, like, game mechanics. So it's really, really fun to see all these games and just, kind of dig for, pan for gold.
Yeah, like, the art style in this honestly works very, very well for an NES game. It hasn't aged bad. Considering that this came out in '92, one of the last NES releases, it looks very nice for an NES game. Not only that, but I haven't really seen any lag, and when it comes to water levels, lag is very common. So seeing it run that smoothly with that many sprites on the screen is genuinely impressive. And I also like the music in this.
I like the music.
Yeah, we've talked about the difference between American music when it comes to NES games and European music. You can hear that this is European because of the trills in it. If you hear that sort of trilled music, because they made a lot of Commodore 64 games over in Europe, and a lot of the people who worked on the music for those and then worked on the NES wanted to copy that style because that's what they were familiar with. So they put trills directly into the NES. It's significantly harder to do it that way, but it works. Yeah. With that said, it's a very distinctive sound. If you hear music that sounds like this, it was probably made in Europe. Oh, no, the pinch!
Snippy snap.
No, stop the snippy snip. Y'all, I'm starting to not like crabs.
Well, I'm allergic, so...
You're allergic to crabs?
I'm not. I lied. I'm a liar.
That was like... That was not a very well-kept lie, okay? That was like 2 seconds of a lie. That's so innocent. You tell a lie and then you're like, no, I'm sorry. No, I lied
didn't say
about
I'm
the
sorry.
crabs.
I just said I lied.
Oh, okay. Unapologetic, just too honest. Okay, Author Blues on top of the rock, gonna make the jump over. These coconuts are not too hard. It's the next big tree after the crab. Again,
they both got snippy snip.
If you can get the crab to walk to the right, you don't have to worry about it because you can jump on the platform above the crab. It's much easier, it takes longer, but in a blind race, a little extra time is worth saving your life. Oh, that grumpy fish. No, don't let him.
Don't let him kiss you.
Yeah.
Maybe that one. No, not that one.
No, that one's even grumpier. And also pokey.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't want to kiss a pokey fish. No.
Carefully.
Or a pokeball. No.
Oh, yummers.
I've never actually had a pokeball. I should sometime. Like, I love sushi. It's delicious. Oh, no.
So now both back at level 1.
Yeah. So... one distinct thing between level 1 and level 2, in the water, like I told the players that whenever you get to a new level, pay attention, the mechanics may change, the way that you play the game may change, and indeed, the way that jumps work between this and level 2, it's pretty significant because you actually have air, or I guess water control in this case. When you jump up, you can move left and right. As soon as you're out of the water, though, there is no control. You lose it. You just have the committed jumps. And that tends to be the case with a lot of games that show up in Kusogrande. The rules changing. Now, with that said, I don't believe they ever get any projectiles, at least in the stages that I've seen. Ooh, Author Blue's getting an extra life and 4 more candies. Good. All he has to do is get 1 more, and that's yet another extra life. I do think that it's probably worth them spending a tiny bit more time underwater and exploring. You know, seeing, can I find more candy? Sure, it might be waterlogged, but soggy candy is still good for you.
Right, and now I'm wondering where a secret area in the water level might be.
I don't know if there is one, but there might be.
There might be.
You know, I love the design of the coconut trees, especially like the leaf that's going,
Like,
you know.
hey, everyone.
Hey, everybody, I'm a tree.
I'm a tree. Come say hi.
I'm beautiful. I got coconuts. You want some coconuts? Eat my coconuts.
You are beautiful. I don't want to eat a coconut. I don't like the texture. All right. Be careful. Be careful of this crab. Be careful of this coconut.
Oh,
yeah,
the perfect
go.
jump. It still is ridiculously hard. Okay, Author
right,
Blues is going to take it carefully.
Oh,
so close. I do think that just beelining to the left and making both jumps is the way to go here. You know, backtrack a little bit. It is kind of Kaizo-esque with how difficult it is with a lot of these jumps. Yeah, it's strange to see a game that like has such a high difficulty curve that, you know, wasn't made by ROM hackers.
Yeah, it's... I mean, surely they anticipated a couple of 5-year-olds trying this, eh? I'm sure they could do it. They could probably do it, no problem. Me, definitely not.
Oh, it's like, yeah, I've got cousins who can play, or no, I've got like nieces and nephews who can play Minecraft on their iPad. I'm like, how do you control that?
How do you do that?
Yeah. I can't. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm 35 years old. I don't
Give
know
me a
much of
controller.
anything. Yeah.
Give me a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, they're magicians. Like, seriously, the younger generation, I highly appreciate, like, the different skills that they develop. It's really, really neat.
And then they get to teach us, and I love that.
Oh, the pinchy pinch. No. Unfortunately, back to the beginning of Linus Space Head. Like I said, we were going to see, these 2 stages a lot.
So everybody think about your favorite sprite, your favorite just little area of each level. Let us know after, okay? You're going to be seeing it a lot.
Yeah, which seaweed is your favorite?
Yeah,
the yellow or the green? I don't... Or the red.
The red.
Ooh, I
like...
forgot the red. Ooh, it's kind of maroon. Matches your clothes, too.
Oh.
Ooh. You know, you could dress yourself in seaweed.
You actually, yeah, you could.
Yeah, it'd kind of be gross, but that's fine.
You could dry out a little bit.
Yeah, dry the seaweed, make a nice little cape. Yeah.
Maybe that is he came, he didn't have any clothes because I lost his luggage.
He was naked, so he just dressed himself in seaweed. I
Yeah.
mean, it matches the seaweed. Author Blues took an early death and opted to just reset, and I think that is the right call here. Like, oh, very nice. Strife making progress, but
That's
still
okay. That's
huge.
okay. That's amazing.
Like, I'm gonna give a clap because that was progress, everybody. Fantastic job there, Strife. Oh, the estimate.
The estimate.
I appreciate the estimate on the screen being seaweed.
I just noticed that. Oh, okay. I'm quick.
Ah, yeah. By the way, huge shout out to Nux, our tech person here, who puts in hours and hours of work to help out. I really appreciate all that you do. Yeah, we've got a fantastic community, and just like Nux coming and joining us, and I managed to trick him into joining the main tournament as well. So, actually, I think he tricked himself. Well, we'll say that.
Got him.
Okay, well, both of the players trying to get out of this level. The wonderful thing is that even if you get to the top of the level and jump slightly out of the water, you don't gain oxygen. You have to go to the right. Yeah. So I've seen people make it to the top of the level on the left side and then die.
Oh, beans.
Yeah, it's a fairly lengthy timer. I haven't seen anybody time out based off of this, so it's not a huge deal, but it is still something to keep in mind. I would still explore level 1 as much as possible to see if I can find tons of candy. Because, again, extending the amount of time that you are able to play is very helpful with a game that is this difficult. And yeah, both of these players are really good at platformers. You know, we've seen Author Blues play 1 or 2 in the past, and, you know, he excels every single time. Okay, by 1 or 2, I mean like 50 billion platformers. Okay, Author Blues is at the coconut troll. So close, but he's got the idea. If he can do it next time, he has the opportunity to move into the lead. But again, he doesn't know what other coconuts are going to fall. He doesn't know their trajectories. You know, what do you do when you see a coconut? Do you run? I do.
He doesn't know their hopes, their dreams. You know, he hasn't really talked to them much.
Does a coconut feel?
What does it Yeah, what does it dream about? What are its,
Probably becoming a tree. Like, actually, then again, like, what part is the seed for a coconut? Is it the whole thing? Do you just plant a giant coconut in the ground and then a tree comes out?
Maybe? Alright.
Or is like...
Oh!
But look, Strife was right under a light bulb of sorts. That is the most progress that I have seen so far. Fantastic job there. Yeah, definitely can't plot for that. Now, I think that collecting that may... I believe that it's required. It might end the level. It's been a hot minute since I've seen anybody get to the end of this stage. So
you don't even remember.
nah, remembering's for nerds, you know.
And we're not nerds here, are we?
No way.
No
way is anybody a nerd. By the way, if Ashen Strix is here, and one more time, I believe that your GM is sitting over at this table, and it is time to give you a game, so come on over. They will be able to help you out. Author Blues back to stage 1. Time to do the climb. Of course, with how random the bubbles are, there's no real reliable way to get through it. You just get to deal with this. Okay, Author Blues getting 1 candy. What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy, I love anything with peanut butter.
Okay.
What about yours?
Anything chocolate, but I'm just trying to think. Like, Kit Kat is one of my favorites, or peanut M&Ms.
Oh, yes, yum.
Yeah, peanut M&Ms, so good.
Is there a guide that has the story, like, how did our friend Linus crash? Where is he coming from? Where was he going? Cotton Eye Joe, etc.
You know, give me a second, because there certainly is a manual.
Because if not, I'll just make something up. Maybe he was going to Tesco or Costco, one of the Co's. Maybe getting a hot dog for very cheap. Maybe a whole rotisserie chicken. I don't know.
Well, there are actually multiple Linus Space Head games, if you didn't know, which makes it a little bit harder to find the manual for this specific one. But again, it's Quattro Adventure. That is the multi-cart that this came on. You know, we had Boomerang Kid. It has Treasure Island Dizzy, the puzzle game where you're an egg. I hate it. I'm sorry, I don't want to play a game where I'm an egg. It's weird.
Roll around?
No, well, sort of.
Oh.
You're an egg with arms and legs. I just feel very uncomfortable about it, you know. This also has Super Robin Hood, but when it comes to Linus Space Head, this is the story Cosmic, shouted Linus as he power slided his Stingray convertible around the turnpike on Route 55 of the Galactic Highway. This baby really moves. What a rush, he screamed as he tore past his home planet of linoleum. His home planet is linoleum. Oh my goodness. At 30,000 miles an hour. With this mean machine, I'll be a dead cert to win the Galactica bumper car race next week, he thought. So essentially, he was spinning around and then bam, crashed. The engine died. Galactic goof-ups, I ran out of gas. So he crashed his vehicle and then blames the gas.
All right.
Yeah.
I've met jokers like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Linus, you always blaming something in order to say it's not my fault. I just ran out of gas.
All
Blah,
right,
blah,
all right,
blah.
all right,
Whatever.
Linus.
Okay. Actually, I guess maybe he didn't crash. He actually, like, he was flying in space and then ran out of gas, so hurtling straight towards the Earth.
All right.
Ooh, Author Blues did die again. Oh, no,
it's
the crab.
fine.
That pinchy crab. What a jerk.
What a rude Gus.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Linus glanced to his side and read the star sign by the side of the highway. Planet Earth, 50,000 miles, it said. Stress, man, exclaimed Linus. These exclamations are just amazing. I've never even heard of Planet Earth. I hope the natives are friendly. Cosmic close calls, hollered Linus as he scraped past a rusty old satellite.
Let me take over.
Are you enjoying these?
I'm enjoying these.
Cosmic close call. Yeah, okay. Before he knew it, his shiny new Stingray was rumbling down a mountain towards the sea. Fenders and antennas, windshield wipes, and taillights falling off left, right, and center. The spacecraft entered the sea with an almighty crash and sank to the bottom.
Hey,
Oh!
we got some radio. We found a little piece of a radio.
He got part of the radio. That is required in order to beat the game. I do believe both of the players want to get that whenever possible. Not the bird, no!
Oh, please, no! Take it all the way back.
But yeah, Strife is in the lead. Well, okay, we're going back
Okay,
a ways.
okay.
That's okay. So when it comes to measuring progress,
It's reset the coconuts.
I can't believe it came back. Okay. This game is something, let me tell you. Uh-oh, coconut back. Yeah, you want going under the coconut. Good idea there. Just gotta avoid the bird. How do you avoid birds? Don't go outside. That's my recommendation. That's how you avoid a bird. Uh-oh, he's coming. No!
He birdlined right for Linus.
Birdline. Oh, yeah, good.
Birdline is that a bee?
So anyways, sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Heavy, groaned Linus as he clambered out of the wreckage. I've got a feeling my adventures are just beginning. And he was right. So you're trying to return to linoleum. That is your goal here. I hate it. Honestly, if I lived on a planet called linoleum, I'd move.
Well, maybe it means something different on that planet. Like, maybe it means, like, beautiful orb or something.
It could, I suppose. The manual does talk about secret rooms that you are able to find that you're able to find. It talks about the cosmic candy. Apparently, linoleum's most popular snack is well known for its healthy properties. Linus was well stocked up on these when he went for his drive, so there are plenty lying around from his crash. So, not only is it candy, but it's healthy candy. It's good for you.
Okay, then can we take a trip to linoleum,
Let's
please?
go to linoleum.
Go.
Okay, Author Blues running away from the coconut. Definitely got to backtrack a little bit. There we go. Very, very smart. Now this next jump a bit tricky, but you can go under. And Author Blues collecting the radio part. This, if Author Blues can get past the bird grab, this could be... But I think that is a new lead. That is a lead change Author Blues stealing just a tiny bit of horizontal progress by jumping to his death. That is what I love to see. That's really, really exciting.
In the lead by just a coconut hair.
By just a coconut hair. They are hairy.
They are pretty hairy.
Yeah.
And so is this competition, am I right?
Can you shave a coconut?
I mean,
You're looking it up? Okay. Like, I feel like that would ruin the razor. You probably wouldn't want to shave your face after shaving a coconut, but maybe you could. At least give it a beautiful trim. Maybe make a nice coconut beard.
I mean, so you do shave coconut, but it's not.
Oh, like you each shave coconut, but it's not what we're thinking. Yeah. Okay, so you can shave a coconut. Just the inside of a coconut.
The inside of a coconut.
Yeah. Strife almost out of oxygen, but also almost at the end of the stage. Not a big deal. Very nice. See, that's what you need to do. Spend your time exploring, see if you can find any additional cosmic candy, and then eat it.
I actually, I picked up some cosmic brownies this week.
I hate cosmic brownies.
All right, next likes cosmic brownies.
I ate too many as a kid. Like, they taste like... I don't even know how to describe the chocolate-covered or chocolate-flavored Play-Doh is sort of the texture of a cosmic brownie.
It does. It certainly does taste a little different from what I remember. But
yeah, it's fine if you love eating Play-Doh. I'm not gonna say no. You know, apparently it's non-toxic. I'm not. GDQ does not recommend eating Play-Doh, but. With that said, neither do I. But you know, you do you. I'm not gonna judge. Unless you're rooming with me and I see cans of Play-Doh everywhere, then I'm gonna get a little bit concerned. Okay, Strife getting the radio part again. Let's see if Strife can make progress here. If Strife can get a little bit past Author Blues on the jump here, then that could be a lead change, but you got to avoid the bird. Unfortunately, Strife looking, backtracking and dying by the crab. At least Strife knows you are not going to be able to make that jump. But technically, if Strife jumped off to the right and died, that would have probably put him in the lead. Our tech says he doesn't think so, but depending on how far the screen scrolled, you know, that's really what matters here, how far the screen scrolls, and it's very easy to compare, at least if you take screenshots. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot available. I could take pictures with my phone, just...
Counting the pixels.
Ow. I mean, we have literally had a Kusogrande match decided by 1 pixel.
Whoa.
Yeah, it happens that you have to really, really crack down and see exactly how far somebody made it. It doesn't happen all the time, but it sometimes gets very, very close. Okay, Strife, back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, that's another cool thing about this game. You know, this level is a little long, and there are no checkpoints. You have to do the entire level again if you die, so death very punishing. As death usually is.
As death usually is, you know, I personally have never died, and I hope... Well, I don't want to say I hope it never happens, you know, it's gonna, but...
Oh, no.
I'll be the first one never to die.
I don't mind. It'll happen eventually to me. It's fine.
I'm very, very interested to see if Strife will, in fact, find that secret room with all of the extra candy.
Yeah, it's not a deal maker or breaker if he does find it.
It's a very fun secret, and I love secrets. I love, you know, tell me your secrets. I promise I won't tell anybody else.
Author Blues did just collect a secret candy and got an extra life out of it. You can see neither player backtracking on that cliff in order to grab the candy. Oh! Unfortunately, a hop too early. Strife running away from the bird.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Unfortunately, the bird will come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Strife is not out of the... Oh, wait, what? No? Strife is in the lead! And that is is the end of the stage. Level 2 complete. I did not know if we would see level 2 completed, but here we go on to level 3. Welcome to the nightmare, everybody.
In all of my years as a Kuso live commentator, I've never seen this happen.
Yeah, this is your first match that you've commentated. And so you're correct, yes. I like the plants with arrows on them.
Oh yeah.
They don't mean anything.
Yeah. It's just leaf technology.
It's true. Honestly, plant tech. Oh, okay. The birds do not kill you. That's a very helpful lesson to learn, but they do knock you back. So, paying attention, making sure that you don't accidentally get birded. Strife running into a common issue here, the auto jump in this game. In previous levels, it didn't matter too much, but if you hold jump, which a lot of people are, going to do because they're used to jump, like holding on to jump in order to gain height. But you just want to tap it in this game because you do not go lower if you tap it. But you do auto jump if you hold it, and so while ascending, you may accidentally jump when you don't want to if you just keep holding. Ooh, beautiful, nice little hop. I do think that this level may have a little tiny bit more air control than the other levels we've seen. Okay, Strife getting over to the left here, getting a pretty good route. I don't know why we've got green coconuts here. Oh, no, into the drink. Author Blues back to the beginning of the game. There's still time for Author Blues to come back. We have under 10 minutes left, but there's a chance. But what an upset this would be if Strife takes the victory here. It is possible. I'm always here for an upset,
Me too. I love mess.
Yeah. You love what?
Mess.
Oh, okay.
Like our wonderful games here at Kuso Live, everyone.
Yeah!
Yay!
Oh, Strife, no! Oh my gosh!
All
Okay,
right,
you
he
live.
just got a little bonk
You
on his
live.
noggin.
And there's
Okay.
no timer, so it's fine, even if you go all the way back to the beginning. If you died, you would go all the way back to the beginning. Not dying and falling all the way down is better than dying. Okay, let's see. Author Blues clearing level 1, easy peasy. He will hopefully be getting back to this. Ooh, Strife was accidentally doing some auto jumping there. And yeah, that's one of the big problems of this game, just holding jump and jumping over and over. It's kind of a holdover from like the Commodore 64 ZX Spectrum era of platformers. And a lot of European games, followed the design philosophy of those games. So I won't say that it's necessarily a bad thing as a whole. There are certain use cases where it's a good thing. I wouldn't say Linus Space Head is one of those, but in other games it makes sense to have. Oh, okay, Author Blues under the bird. We're getting to the triple coconut.
Okay.
Just got to lure coconut 1 over and then get both of these. Backtracking 2 platforms. Yeah, both of the players getting much better at this platforming. It's very tricky.
All right, and Strife has picked up the second piece of the
Ooh.
radio.
Very nice. Radio piece number 2.
Watching out for coconuts. I love just running through these 3 coconuts.
Oh, yeah, it seems like the first part of this stage, you don't even have to stop. You just hold right.
Making good progress climbing here.
Oh, Author Blues into the water again. That is fine. He has 3 extra lives. I think that Author Blues really needs to beat this level, either this set of lives or if he does get a game over, he has to do it on the next set of lives very, very fast. Otherwise, there's no chance for a comeback. We have seen comebacks from further distances, though. Oh. I actually, one of our friends who did a lot of commentary with us throughout this week, NPC, he knows way more about Linus Space Head than I think anybody else does, and he's heading home today, so unfortunately isn't able to be here, but I hope that I can make him proud. No! Oh, the boost into the rotten coconut. You hate to see it happen. I think it's the same coconut sprite. It's just green this time.
It's just green this time?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, no, Strife. Game over.
Game over.
Back to the beginning of the game. Author Blues needs to make at least that much progress to the triple rotten coconut caves. That's the landmark that I have in my mind, the triple rotten coconut caves. And if he can do that, then that's fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Author Blues past the triple coconut threat over Pinchy Crab. No. Triple coconut coming right now, huh?
Triple coconut coming right now.
It was the double coconut. I'm sorry. I forget my coconut trees some days. Oh, okay, good.
Right,
Good dodges.
Good.
Okay, making the platforming here. This coconut is annoying. You need to jump on. You don't have to backtrack quite as far as he did. Just one platform less. It would have been fine. But with that said, piece of the radio, solid.
Yeah.
He just needs to get past the bird. And as we saw on Strife's side, Strife has the knowledge that if you get the bird to go past you, then it will not come back. That knowledge is very, very helpful. Oh, no, birded!
Bird taxi.
Unfortunately, Author Blue's going to have to deal with some coconuts again.
Maybe Stripe can make it all the way back to the green coconut waterfall.
It's possible. You never really know. Oh, okay, Author Blue's just getting all the coconuts at the same time. That's a good way to deal with coconuts. Okay.
Extra life on the right.
Very nice. Yeah, again, the extra lives. While speedrunning, people don't care about it too much unless you're routing deaths specifically. For a game like this, you do want to worry about the coconuts. Okay, Author Blues, luring the bird. Yeah, you want to... Oh!
Still
I
grab.
saw what he was trying to do. It's the right idea.
Great
Unfortunately,
attempt.
didn't work out.
Great
We've
attempt.
got 4 minutes left. It still is possible to have a comeback. Okay, get the triple coconuts. Get them... Oh. These jumps are so hard. I'm not even kidding you. Like, everything in this game feels like a chore.
But that's the beauty of it. That's why we're all here.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't like a tournament of great, well-known games. This is a tournament of games that most people haven't played and most people do not want to play for various reasons. Ooh. Just got to duck under the bird.
No. Very, very close, though.
Yeah, I don't know if Author Blues knows that you can duck under the bird, but if any indication would help with that, earlier on there is a bird that you can just go under. Oh, that is a game over. I don't know if there's time for Author Blues to come back.
But we don't. It's not over until it's over, gamers.
You never know. Like, Author Blues could stumble across a weird wrong warp that takes him to the end of the game. We've had that happen. Like, not here at Kuso Live, but we've had really weird things happen in matches before. And if glitches are not specifically banned before the match, our stance is they count.
All right.
And you can use them. So, yeah, occasionally we do know about specific glitches that we're like, you cannot use that because that wouldn't be fair. But, you know, if you discover something, then we'll appreciate the strange miracle that managed to get you through a stage. Yeah, and as you can tell, like Strife getting another game over on stage 2, even if you've made it to stage 3, stage 2 is not free. It's very difficult. Author Blue's just trying to get up, using the bubbles. Both of them know that time is getting low. We've only got 2 minutes left. Technically, level 2 is not that long, but I think it might be you know, it might be a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's still probably going to be too long for Author Blues to make it to level 3, let alone make the progress that Strife made.
It's gonna have to be frame perfect every single time.
Everything's got to be frame perfect. Maybe even better than frame perfect. You know, we're going sub-pixels here.
Maybe if you had an extra 30 minutes.
Yeah,
But unfortunately.
or even an extra 10 minutes, but, you know, matches here are 50 minutes long. It's a set time, and, you know, there's never a shame for anybody who loses a match. What it means is that you no longer have to suffer, and you also do not get the copy of Swords for the Wii, which you probably don't want to play anyway.
You're telling me up for grabs is Swords for the Wii.
We had this as a match earlier this week.
Travel through time and space, competing against.
Just like Linus.
Just like Linus.
He went through space. Possibly time. I don't know, if you go fast enough, you kind of do time travel.
That is true. I mean, we're traveling through time right now.
Yeah, 1 second per second. It's kind of amazing.
It's really amazing.
Yeah. Well, we are at the final 30 seconds of the match. You know,
the exact same. Oh.
Yeah, the thing is, you never stop until the match is over. You never know what's going to happen, so keep pushing. Always keep trying. We've seen some people pause for 10 seconds to type in Discord, and that 10 seconds lost them the match.
Oh, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, mind you, they were funny messages.
Oh, okay.
I laughed, and then they lost. Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and that is time, everybody. Great job. And Strife managed to make it to level 3, taking the victory, stealing it away from Author Blues. The king has been dethroned, everybody. Give it up for our players, and especially Strife 818. We've got 2 more matches, followed by me playing a game against somebody. And I might invite somebody from the audience to come and play against me later on. So stay tuned. Feel free to go grab some water. We will be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kuso Live at SGDQ 2025. I am Brosentia, here with my good friend Ritz Blues.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Ritz, you've given out a game that we are calling Gourmet Warriors. What's the Japanese name for this?
Gourmet Sentai Barayaro.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool name that I cannot repeat and will not have any shot whatsoever. Well, both of these players, one more time, and Ash and Strix are in the semifinals. Whoever finishes will go up against Strife for the title of Kuso Live Champion and the winner of the wonderful Swords for the Nintendo Wii. A very coveted prize by possibly 1 or 2 people.
I gotta be honest, bro. If I knew that was the prize, I probably wouldn't be GMing. I would be up there playing.
You'd be playing.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry that you don't get it.
That's the kind of quality it is.
With that said, the players will be playing on the hard difficulty. Players, I ask you, if for some reason you go back to the title screen, always go and check the difficulty to make sure that it goes to hard. If you don't, I'll ask you to reset. Okay? Okay, cool. Are you both ready to begin? In that case, go ahead and go to the title screen, and we will do the countdown. Okay, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, of course, both of them need to choose the character that they want to play. We've got Madame and Très Bien.
Yes, the main character names in this are Bonjour, Madame, and Très Bien.
Oh yeah, Très Bien.
And yeah, each of the characters they'll be playing as are kind of unique in their own way. I believe they describe each of the 3 heroes in this as bombers. One more time, set something on fire. So one more time tried to use the fire attack there and found out what happens when you play with fire. And Ashton Strix has also found out what happens when you play with fire. Fire spreads.
You catch them on fire, they catch you on fire,
And so
endless fire.
It starts a little mini game of don't touch the fire. And while it does do damage, unfortunately, it doesn't do much to help you.
Yeah, I could believe that. Ooh, I love the animation, the run animation for Trebien.
Yeah, Trebien looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, One More Time has great animation as well.
Yep.
Keeps catching on fire. Oh, we're exchanging. We're giving fire back and forth to each other. So, yeah, this is very much a beat 'em up, right?
Yep, that is correct.
Ooh,
This takes place in a post-apocalyptic future where food is very difficult to come by. And like protein is extremely important.
Yeah.
And so the Gourmet Warriors are fighting an evil force that are for some reason drop food every time you defeat them.
I mean, you say that food's difficult to come by, but then every time you kill something, you get food.
I mean, that's probably true in reality too, technically.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have any food on me. You kill me, all I'm gonna drop is my wallet. Actually, that might be better than food. Don't fight me.
You get more food.
Not very much food out my
Ashton
wallet.
Strix does have a small lead here, having made it to the second half of stage 1 and has collected the clone power-up, and one more time has also collected the clone power-up. The clone power-up loves posing and hitting you, and sometimes hitting enemies, but mostly just wasting your time. And like that, Ashton Strix just got a lovely headbutt from his clone buddy.
Oh, your clone buddy can hurt you?
Hit you. They don't do damage, but getting stunned is just as bad.
One More Time is just standing around posing. Is there a pose button in
Not
this?
only is there a pose button, but as you hold the pose button, if you move the control stick around or the control pad around in different directions, you will pose in different ways. There's absolutely nothing to speed up the game. The fastest thing that someone can do in this game is, as soon as an enemy is defeated, pick up the food, because you cannot move on past the part of the stage until all of the enemies have been defeated and all the food is off the stage.
Yeah,
you notice that they've been picking up all this food, and typically in a fighting game, you pick up food, you're going to gain health. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you pay very careful attention to their health bars whenever they pick up food, they do. It's about 1 pixel.
Yeah, I mean, 1 pixel is better than none. 1 pixel is enough to live. Sometimes that's all you need,
Yep.
All you need is 1.
Yep.
Okay, I love the Moai heads that look nothing like a Moai head and are robotic.
Yeah, I love the fact that they have rocket propulsion in their nostrils.
Ugh.
That's how they move around. That's how they attack.
Okay.
They also make a very interesting set of noises whenever they hit you or they get squished. All right, Ashton Strix has made it to the first boss, Kiriko. Somehow the clone is still there.
I mean, the clone's health bar at the top right is pretty long. Yeah. If the clone can act as a distraction for the boss, that's not necessarily a bad thing to have. But we've got Kiriko. Why? I don't like Kiriko.
Yeah, the lovely. It's so good.
I'm gonna say I would rather fight most other things. This is gross. Okay. Oh, Ashton Strix is almost dead, but so is Kiriko. Luckily, combo with the clone. Clone is helping.
Clone is actually pulling their weight a little bit in this fight.
Okay, and taking hits for Trebien. Not a bad thing. Okay.
Oh, and that is a death for Ashton Strix. Which means they go back to the title screen, because on the hard difficulty there are no continues.
There are no continues? Oh, no.
You good? All right, let's see how One More Time fares against Kiriko.
Yeah, Ashton Strix can choose to stay with the same character or go with someone else, choosing Madame. I like Madame. She's pretty great. She kind of flies a little bit.
Yep. So Madame's movesets are very favorable towards slide attacks and jump kicks. Her punch combo is very small, a little bit slow. Oh, hey, you can see the clone actually did something pretty cool there. If only the players could figure out how to do that.
The grapple?
Yes, there is a grapple in this game, but the players currently only know the buttons as they are labeled and will have to figure out how to use them to do combos.
Kiriko's got really big thighs.
Yes.
For a
And
giant
one more time has
robot.
beaten the first boss.
Very nice.
So now it's time to cook all that wonderful food they've collected, so they will need to choose. It seems one more time has gone with veggie and tofu, and then changed their mind. So they're gonna go with soy and tofu.
Soy
and
and
now
tofu. Uh-oh.
it's
Chef
dinner
time.
time. One more time is going to have a delicious plate of soy special
Okay.
and recover 5 hit points.
That is not a lot.
No.
Okay, so soy special. Y'all, don't combine soy and tofu. Tofu is soy.
All right, so one more time has collected another clone object there, which gives a little bit of health and, of course, produces that wonderful clone that sometimes helps and sometimes doesn't.
Okay, these enemy names don't make sense. Acolyte?
Yeah, the little tiny guys in the English translation of this are called acolytes. I don't know why there exist tiny little people that ride on the tops of Moai mechas, but here we are. The best thing is, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but if they step on one of those acolytes, they make a lovely little sound.
Okay. We'll probably hear it at some point. Ooh, I think that was garlic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cook garlic and garlic. That's all you really need.
Oh, I'm
2
sure.
garlic.
Well, on the subject of cooking, so each of the characters in this game does have a favorite dish, or different favorites, if you will. Some of them can actually heal a significant amount of health, but it's a matter of figuring out the tastes. Now, if you actually watch the attract screen in this game, it does kind of tell you a few hints about their favorites, but it will not tell you what the ingredients are to make them. You just have to do it through experimentation and figuring it out. It turns out every enemy in this game can drop multiple different ingredients, and what ingredient drops depends on the final strike that is used to defeat them. So if you're looking for something very specific and you know what to look for, you want to finish off that enemy
Oh, the
that you're
clone's
fighting.
on fire!
You want to finish the enemy off with a specific move to get the item you want. And I will just say, like right up front, tofu and veggies isn't going to cut it.
Oh no, someone was dancing on Ashen's head.
Yeah, acolytes really love trolling. Once they're running around, they can't really damage you anymore, but they can stun you by dancing on your face.
Yeah, I'm really, like, I'm watching one more time to see, like, can we kill it with an uppercut or something like that? What's gonna drop? Unfortunately, we got tofu. Ugh.
Yeah, this early on in the game, it's very difficult to hit the acolytes with anything other than stepping on them or, like, slide kicks.
Is that gonna change?
In other levels, there is another kind of move they can do. You may occasionally see that when you're fighting things that aren't these Moais. You may notice that sometimes enemies will spike into the ground on their heads, and they just have their feet sticking up in the air for a few seconds. That's called a spike. You can actually treat those in this game like you would the corner of a wrestling arena, where you can climb on top of it, pose, and then do an awesome body slam. All right, one more time has made it to the second half of stage 2, and there's a lot of robot feet.
I don't like it. I want to fight anywhere other than the feet.
Yep.
Let's.
So it looks like Ashen Strix has got a little bit more of a conservative approach to fighting Kiriko here. But one more time is now dealing with boss of stage 2.
Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of health for one more time. You
Yeah.
know, there's a decent chance of a game over here.
Oh, yeah.
And I do not believe if what was that?
That was, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if there are any possibilities of one-ups to be collected in this game, neither player has gotten one, and with hardest difficulty, they only have 1 life.
And one more time has died.
And
No.
back to the beginning. Welcome to the punishment of this game.
Yep. All right, Ashen Strix has beaten the first boss.
Oh, soybeans. Okay, that's never mind. Not great, but Let's see what they cook. Soy and veggie.
Okay.
Probably better than soy and tofu, I gotta be honest.
Could be. Looks like one more time trying out with bonjour.
Make me a food. Nope, soy
Action Strix
special.
also has soy special. but
Oh,
recovers
+9 though.
So
okay.
the way that the cooking works is it also factors in a little bit of weight towards the total number of ingredients you use. So if you pick, say, veggies and you got 9 veggies, that's going to heal you more than if you only have like 3 or 4.
I do want to say we've got Bonjour on the left.
Yep. Bonjour is the slowest moving character, but in terms of like the speed of clearing this game, Bonjour is actually the strongest character. If you know how to use his abilities, he can absolutely destroy this game faster than any other character.
Yeah, that's something very important to think. Like, what is going to help me make consistent progress when it comes to a blind race, especially with a hard time limit? We've got 50 minutes for the players to race. Whoever makes the most progress at any given point is the victor. What you want is consistent progress rather than necessarily fast progress. Yeah, so right now, one more time, moving on to the second area, we've got this ugly thing. The appliance is dead.
Yep. You punch the appliance to get the cloning machine.
I mean, I enjoy it. You know, if I was able to get a clone this easily, I would have so many clones. Be fun. We'd have a party. I'd make them do all the prep, though. You know, I don't want to prepare for my own clone party. Nah.
Yeah. I love the sounds that the little acolytes make when you step on them. You can probably hear the Action Strix.
One more time got rice. And I haven't seen anybody get rice before. I believe that was a new attack that One More Time used to kill the enemy. So, yeah, that's helpful. Good.
Yeah, so it turns out that the best way to defeat enemies in this game is by grappling. This game is all about throws. And in most fighting games, you move up to an enemy and you press the attack button and you can execute a throw. In this game, you execute a grab, and then from that grab, kind of like in Smash Brothers, you can add additional attacks to it before the throw goes off.
Gotcha.
How just get
grabbed though?
So you hit the enemy a few times, and you'll notice there's a few stars that'll be above their head. If they have stars, they can have up to 3 stars total before they fall down. You can grab them by just touching them. It'll make kind of a little clicking sound, and then you can enter commands to execute a throw. Turns out the shoulder buttons are what you use to throw in this game.
Ah, gotcha.
And they don't do anything else other than like a couple of like little special moves. So most players aren't inclined to just sort of mash shoulder buttons at random times, and so you never really find the throws.
I have seen the player, at least one of our players, get a grapple before, but I don't believe anything actually happened after grappling.
Yeah, so a lot of the times what'll happen is you'll grapple them, and then they'll just get hit once and they'll fall down, which does barely anything at all.
Almost down.
Yep, Action Strix is back down to 1 health and has died to the 1 knife.
That is a train made of feet, Tech. Yes, our tech is very concerned about that.
Yep, bunch of robot feet, mecha feet.
I don't like it either, but you know what? This is Kusogrande. Sometimes you just don't like what you see. Sometimes it's feet. Ashen going for Bonjour as well.
Yep. So we've definitely seen a couple of special moves being executed in here, but every time I've seen it, it's been the clone that knows how to do it. So the clones can technically fight better than a blind player, but that's if they decide to stop posing or hitting you.
But honestly, having a clone just posing in the background, I'm not gonna complain. I'd love my clones to stand around and pose for me, you know?
I mean, it definitely is effective as a distraction technique, but only so long as the clone is alive.
Yeah, it's true. If my clone dies, that's less helpful. This sound! Okay, stop posing, clone.
That clone is just having the best time.
Kiriko, you make weird sounds.
And one more time has beaten Kiriko with Bonjour.
Very nice. I would absolutely use some rice in this meal.
Yep, so rice and mushrooms for Bonjour.
This could be, I think this is going to be an improvement over tofu and soy. Oh, look at that. It's mushroom rice.
Pretty good. 12's
12.
not bad. Not bad.
12 is bigger than 5. Very good.
So you can actually see that One More Time's health bar now has just the tiniest bit of green on it. So you can actually heal up beyond your base yellow health bar. It actually goes from red when it's empty to yellow when it's full once, then green, then light blue, and then dark blue.
Oh,
So you can actually heal like all the way to full in this game if you know what ingredients you need to find.
holy cow. Like, just knowing that you can get, like, 4 health bars worth of health. That's great.
Yep.
So otherwise, is there healing throughout the level, or is it just at the end of
only
the
other
level?
thing that really heals you, you get a significant boost of health by picking up the clone object. Right, you can see that Bonjour's health for One More Time went from a little sliver of green to almost a third of the health bar after picking up the clone machine. So, wow.
Okay, hurting your clone, a clone trying to fight back. Luckily, the clone doesn't hurt you. It just kind of gives you a nice bop and stuns you.
Yep.
And I assume that you get a clone because this game can probably be 2 players, and just having another quote-unquote player helps.
That's true, except that if you have more than one player, the game spawns extra enemies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a counterbalance. You get a little health, you get a helper, but now you have to fight more stuff. So it's still actually slower to pick up the clone.
Okay. So when you are trying to cook, you do not want a clone.
Right.
That's what I've learned.
Yes, yes.
With that said, like, there are some possible advantages to having extra enemies, like more chances to actually get a decent ingredient. But if you know the right move for the right enemy, you don't really need those extra chances. All you need is one enemy, and then bam. Ew, there's snot. Gross.
Yeah.
Why put a snot attack in a game? Oh, because this is Kusogrande, that's why.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, as it turns out, everybody, after this match, we have the finals of Kuso Live, which will determine the victor of the tournament that we've been having the entire week. This has been an absolute blast. After that, an exhibition match that I will be playing in, and we do have another competitor as well lined up for that, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm going to play, but I know that I'm going to suffer, maybe? I don't know. I'll probably laugh.
So One More Time is successfully killing the one knife enemies, I think is what they're called, or the one-arm enemies. It turns out if you just punch them, they drop steaks, which happens to be Bonjour's favorite food. Unfortunately, he's only kicked them, and he hasn't gotten any steak. So, One More Time trying for a second attempt here against Yeah.
Aw, yeah.
Ooh, narrowly missing the stinger attack.
Yeah, it looks like One More Time got into this fight with a lot more health than he had the last time, so there's a higher possibility of beating this boss. Unfortunately,
Oh no,
these hits
he got
hit
stung.
hard.
It stole his health.
How
And
dare
there it is again.
Oh, he does steal health. What?
Yes.
He does have a stinger for a butt, so
Yes.
that's terrifying.
Getting stung by Yeah will steal your health and heal the boss. So getting hit by this boss is terrible.
Maybe that's not a butt. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna stop speculating here. What's in the background here?
I don't know. It's a very strange looking.
I mean,
yeah, kind of.
yeah, as
kind
chat
of a
says,
golden idol.
or as our text says, it may be a giant golden idol. I'm not completely sure. One More Time going with Très Bien. Honestly, not a bad idea. Ooh, I saw a grapple there. That run animation's so good.
Yeah, my absolute favorite character is Très Bien. He's not the fastest character, but he's a lot of fun to play. The main characters here, we have Bonjour, who is the Bomber Baron. I believe Mademoiselle is the Bomber Fairy.
Okay.
And Très Bien is the Bomber Dog.
Bomber Dog?
All he says in the game is like, woof.
Okay, I enjoy that.
So he's an enhanced dog?
I suppose.
I don't know. The lore in this game is really weird. I don't have it handy with me right now, but it's pretty strange.
That's all right. You know, I'm sure that. Well, with Kusogrande, you know, we try to have a wide variety of games and take like the definition of bad as widely as possible. It could be strange, weird, obscure, and this, like, genuinely, I think is a fun game. It's got a lot of interesting ideas. It's genuinely silly in a lot of ways. But with that said, I think it's probably fun to play.
It's fun to play, but if you don't know how to really deal damage or avoid damage in this game or how to heal, it's a slog.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh,
like
I heard it. I heard it.
a while.
Somebody stepped on one of the little acolytes and it goes. Such a great sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. I believe that was Ashen who did that.
Yeah, Ashen's in the area where it's just acolytes. That's all he fights. Acolytes on top of Moai, acolytes with little mines.
Yeah, the clone taking a lot of damage. Luckily, you don't need a clone to win. In fact, it might be to your disadvantage to have a clone.
Yeah, I don't know at what point the extra enemies stop spawning when the clone dies, but it might not be until, like, the next stage.
Ooh, okay. So, oh yeah, I heard the squish.
Alright, so Ashen Strix back on the feet.
More health this time going into this area, but unfortunately, I don't think
Ooh,
it's
Ashen
gonna
Strix
be...
getting a beef there.
Oh,
Beef
steak.
And another one.
Yeah,
If
just...
Ashen Strix lives through this fight and cooks that steak, he's going to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, that's huge.
Of course, they still have to contend with Oh Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah is not a pushover. I don't think you can push it over. It's flying.
You can knock him down. It's tough, but you can knock him down.
At this point, Ashen getting some good hits, but I think that one more time has technically dealt more damage than Ashen. Well, we'll see what Ashen can do here.
Yeah, well, we're getting close though. I don't think anybody's gotten Oh Yeah down to just yellow health into red.
I don't think so. Yeah. Ooh, I saw a grapple there. That would have been a good move.
Even though Bonjour is that's it. So that's very close. I want to say Ashen Strix got a lot closer, but neither of them gotten into yellow health yet.
Yeah, it was really close getting into the yellow health there. Oh no. Unfortunately, Kiriko is here and being a little bit of a nightmare. Go away, Kiriko.
So it looks like One More Time has a nice little cheese loop that works unless Kiriko does that kind of like aura stance there. So pretty good little way of cheesing the boss.
One more time, eating some food, rice and pork. That sounds like a decent meal. Look at that pork cutlet.
11. It's pretty alright.
Not as good as the rice and
They probably only had
mushroom.
1, maybe 2 pieces of pork. So,
oh, the number of pork that you have matters?
yeah, the number of whatever ingredients you include in the meal kind of increases the weight of the meal.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, honestly, I don't need more than one, like, pork cutlet in order to make a decent pork meal. I don't need to eat 50 pork. That's so much pork.
It's a lot of pork.
Ooh, I loved seeing One More Time knock the enemy into the clone grapple it, and essentially do a suplex. Beautiful teamwork.
Yeah. Yeah, the suplex is one of the 2 special throws that Travian has. The other one is this pretty cool, like, jump slam that goes off the top of the screen and comes back down. Such a delightful set of sounds.
Oh, it's good. Okay, there's a mushroom. One more time. Grabbing more mushrooms. Yeah, if you get a lot of mushrooms, might as well cook them up.
Actually, you can cook the same ingredient twice if you decide to. And there's something really interesting that happens if you cook mushroom with mushroom.
What happens?
You get a poison mushroom. It heals you for negative 999.
What? Does it take you down to 1 HP?
It takes you to full red health.
Oh, baby. As long as you don't insta-die as soon as you get into the
No,
next.
you don't, but if you take one hit, you're dead. Don't do drugs, kids.
Well, also don't eat 2 mushrooms, apparently. One more time. Total disregard for the clone's life. But then again, can you actually hurt your own clone,
No.
or do you just stun
Yeah,
them?
you're just stunning each other, which, if you play this game in 2 players, like, friendly fire is on the whole time. You will stun each other with your attacks. It doesn't do any damage, but it does generate, like, stun stars.
Gotcha. That opens up the chance for enemies to grapple you. And I saw one of the Moais grapple one more time.
Yeah, they get that nice little...
yeah.
Just right on your leg.
Yeah, bite onto you and go. Start to chomp away a little bit. It's
So,
great.
interestingly, that grapple doesn't damage you, but it allows other enemies to, beat you up. Kind of like, the Foot Clan grabbing you from behind, doing the arm lock and Ninja Turtles and stuff. It doesn't hurt you, but if somebody else walks up, they have a free opportunity to just punch on you. So one more time, is back on his feet.
Wow, beautiful. By the way,
Another round here against Yeah.
let's see how Yeah goes. I'm taking a look at the story here, by the way. This is the metropolis known as Zeus Heaven Magic City. Yeah, totally a name that literally anybody would name a city. Okay. And it's made a miraculous recovery from the fires of a nuclear World War III. However, in order to survive, the inhabitants must ingest protein in whatever food they can find. The secret organization Bath is a force that grows and expands every day, causing enough violence and strife within the city to bring it to near ruin. However, Zeus's leaders have launched a secret project that gives them a fighting chance in defending the city against Bath.
Oh no, Soy and Scallop, -3 health for Action Strix. One more time, does get, Yeah, slightly into the red health before dying.
A
So,
little
one more
bit
time
of a
is
lead for
reasonable.
one more time. Very nice.
So,
Yeah, so
it's going to be pretty close on this one as they sort of figure out Aya's pattern enough to avoid damage. Getting knocked down by Aya is very dangerous if he decides to follow it up with a stinger.
odds are it looks like, now that the players have tried all of the different playable characters, they're probably going to stick with the one that they sort of vibed with the most. And I think that's a good choice. The more that you play a single character, the more you're going to learn the way that they work. The more solid your attempts will be going through this. But yeah, the whole idea of this game is that this place, Zeus Heaven Magic City, is trying to create a modified human body. They created Bonjour, Mademoiselle, and Très Bien into fighting machines. So the project looks to enhance and create a soldier wearing this special body armor, the strongest of the strongest body armor. Okay. So what, does Bonjour have really strong pants?
I think they're cyborgs or something.
Oh, okay.
Like the really close-up shots you can see in character selects and in their biopics shows them looking kind of cyborgy, but obviously they're in-game sprites. They just look like they're all muscly and wearing spandex.
Oh yeah, you're right. I recall sort of the lines going down Bonjour's face that looked like, sort of a mechanical jaw that he had. Maybe that helps chew the steak.
So Bonjour's favorite food is steak. We have seen some steak drop. The other two characters' favorite food ingredients, Mademoiselle likes spicy foods. So in order to get spicy foods, you have to defeat certain characters and get peppers to drop. So there's a couple of different things you can get peppers with to make spicy food.
I imagine catching them on fire might help.
Nope.
No? Okay, never mind. I don't know how to get peppers. Yeah. Maybe we'll never know. Ashen Strix, though, back onto the feet. I like how cheery this music sounds. La, we're on the feet.
Yep, until the boss
Going
fight.
on the feet. Gonna fight. Ah, yeah.
So slide attack's a good attempt, but it's kind of hard to hit "Oh yeah" with a slide attack when he doesn't
Oh
have
no!
feet.
Stop taking my health with that very conveniently placed needle of yours.
Yeah, Ashen Strix looks like he's having a bit of a hard time to connect any hits with the slide attack, which is otherwise a very good attack for Trevian if you're just trying to keep enemies off balance. But, you know, Oh yeah, it doesn't have feet, so...
Yeah, I mean, the train has feet.
The train has plenty
yeah,
of them. Oh yeah, maybe that's why Oh yeah is here, is he's trying to find a pair that fit.
He's like, are these good feet? Maybe these ones. Oh, yeah, I like them.
He's mad because that pair didn't fit.
I like the little scream when he does, like, the shoulder orbs. Ooh, Ashen Strix barely alive.
Yep. There's still a chance to get a lead change here.
No, the
nope.
shoulder orbs,
But not
no.
If Ashen Strix had not been stung during that fight and had some of the life drained, it would have been a lead change.
Okay, Kiriko going down. Honestly, she's not very scary. She's
Nah.
just kind of green, has a mirror face. I don't know. Oh, not the grapple though. That is cruel.
She can wreck you pretty good if you're not prepared.
Yeah, as long as you like have your distance, the jump kicks work very, very well.
Yeah, they're just really slow. I mean, you're in like maybe a couple of pixels at a time every time you kick her.
And there she goes. It looks like we got soybeans out of that fight.
Yep. If you defeat a boss with anything other than a
veggie and
throw,
shroom.
they will drop soybeans. If you use a throw, you get what's called protein at the bottom.
Okay.
Dinner time!
Yeah, make the food.
Soy special. Yep.
I mean, 9 is better than none.
It's true.
9 is better than losing health, as we saw one of our players do. That did not heal, like, at all.
Nope.
My gosh. Okay, let's get a clone.
Yeah, one more time is going to be in for a rough time on this stage, starting with very little health. It might be worth, like, resetting, but it's just one of the things you have to consider when you have faced off against the stage and you know that it's hard to recover health.
Yep.
That this is one of those situations where it's probably in his best interest to reset.
Yeah, it's one of the things that you learn the more that you play in Kusogrande. Is it worth continuing this set of lives, or life in this case? Or should I start over? And yeah, starting over may be the right thing. What were you about to say? Perfect.
Yeah. I lost it. It's gone.
That's all right. That's what
Out in
we're here to do.
somewhere. So yeah, I'm just distracted by Ashen Strix having a fairly good amount of health here in the first stage, or the second half of stage 1. Seems like that they've settled in on Trevian as their kind of go-to character, and understandably so. He's very fast in a game that we're trying to run quickly here, and the slide attack is very intuitive, easy to use. The basic combo is easy to use. Not the strongest, but speed and control here gives a lot of opportunities to avoid attacks and position enemies better than other characters do. So if you're trying to stay alive, that can be very helpful.
I'm enjoying, like, I know that I've seen this game before, it's a joy. This game is a lot of fun to watch, but I just want to see stage 3 at this point. I don't recall what it is. Okay, good slide kick into all of the acolytes on One More Time screen.
Yeah, getting him bunched up like that's a really nice way to just knock him out in one blow.
Oh yeah, and for a beat 'em up, like if you're trying to get through areas quickly, grouping enemies is always a decent strategy. Okay, there we go. Smushing an Acolyte just by walking on them. One more time, doing a good job with that. Ashen Strix breaking through the door, moving into the facility that has, yes, Kiriko. One more time, meanwhile, getting... Oh, unfortunately not getting the hits to get the steak out of it. Oh, there we go. There's a steak. Thank you, clone.
Yep, very useful.
Yeah, a lot of veggies out of this, but...
Yeah, so even though One More Time started with very little health, he actually did manage to build up a little bit during the course of the stage from each piece of vegetables and tofu that was picked up on the way. It's not going to be a lot to help out here with... oh, yeah. We'll see what happens.
Okay, beautiful grapple by One More Time.
Yep, another good grapple there. Unfortunately, the players haven't really figured out what else can be done in a grapple, so a lot of the times what happens is they just sort of punch the enemies away, and that's it. So
a lot of flexing by the
Ashen Strix managed to defeat Kiriko.
Can of protein 0?
Yep, well, when protein is your first ingredient and your main ingredient is just a bunch of protein powder, adding like a little bit of rice to it doesn't really help.
That's fair. Do you want to add the protein at the end?
Protein is always an ingredient to be added second.
That's so weird.
Yep.
But
yeah, the sequence that you add ingredients does change what you get.
Oh, One More Time doing a great job in this fight. Look at the
Wow, One More Time.
Oh, yeah, could potentially go down.
Yep. Yep, as long as he avoids taking unnecessary damage here.
Oh, no, the shoulder orbs, no!
Very good progress, though. One More Time with a very clear lead now.
Yeah, that is solid. Like, fantastic job by these players. Yeah, One More Time, just blowing me away. This is great. Ashen Strix, though, you know, all he really needs to do is get to the boss and hopefully have enough health to land some solid hits. Yeah, I did see Ashen Strix picking up tofu and gaining a little bit of health. Is it every piece of food that gives you a tiny bit?
I think every 2 pieces of food gives you a visible increase on your health bar.
Okay.
But I think each piece of food is like 1 hit point or something like that. Interestingly, it doesn't matter how hard of a hit you take in this game, as long as you have non-red health available, you will not die on whatever attack hits you. It's only when your health bar is fully red that the next hit will kill you.
That's kind of nice, actually. Yeah, gives you a chance in case there's an enemy with an attack that is way too strong. You're going to survive.
So if you're down to like 1 health, or you know, like full red health, and then you pick up a vegetable or 2, you can take another hit.
Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good mechanic to balance it out a little bit. Yeah.
But it's also the reason that bosses are what typically kills people in this game.
One More Time has another clone. We're not too far away from Kiriko, but again, gotta fight all of these enemies and get rid of them as quickly as possible before moving on to the boss. I love that rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so it looks like One More Time has learned how to do the end of the combo that...
A lobster?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Shellfish is okay.
I mean, it's better than what? Soy powder.
Yep, that's true. Protein foods, or protein-rich foods, tend to have better base healing in this game, unless you pick a favorite. Oh, the clone did like a body slam to kill one of the enemies and dropped an egg.
Oh, I want the egg. Okay, we've got an egg and a lobster.
All right, so Ashen Strix is back at here, and definitely has a lot more of a conservative approach, trying not to take hits. Getting some good combo action with the clone there. Unfortunately, it does take a hit.
Yeah, when you're doing a beat 'em up in general, you know, you want to try to go as quickly as possible until the game starts pushing back against you and then implementing strategy in order to deal with that. And right now, like, Ashen Strix does have a much better strategy. Let your clone try to deal with it for a little while, you know, stay away and try to figure out what this enemy's moveset is, you know. play carefully. I think that's absolutely the right call here.
Yeah, actually, this clone's been doing quite a bit of work, and looks like Ashen Strix does have, down to a little bit of red health here.
Good. And Ashen can withstand one hit at the very least. 2 hits could be enough to take him down.
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely. 2 hits will take him right down, so.
Oh, we gotta... Yeah,
Right, down to 1 health. Final hit here for Ashen Strix.
Meanwhile, Kiriko with her beautiful noises on one more time screen.
Oh, no!
The shoulder orbs every time!
So close. Definitely a good little cheese strat to sort of get an air attack on bosses tends to knock them down a lot, but when they enrage, you are in trouble.
We've got less than 10 minutes left. I believe this is going to be each player's final attempt.
Could be.
We're very close to the end. Like, if one more time gets a game over pretty quickly, sure, another full attempt will be doable.
That was a very masterful fight for one more time there. Not only finishing the stage with full health and a little bit of green, but now able to eat.
Okay, we've got lobster and soy.
Dinner time.
Yeah, eat that lobster. Soy lobster. -5? One more time is not happy about that call by the game, but simply put, I've never heard of anybody eating a lobster by covering it with soy powder. Like, that seems like a less tasty combination
I've
here.
got to be honest, I have never seen a dish made in this game that features soy and been happy with it, ever. It's always been like barely any healing or negative healing. I guess like all of the bombers in this game hate soy. They just hate it.
That's pretty hilarious. Yeah, it's interesting that there are quite a few video games that are like, okay, soy is a bad thing. What, Binding of Isaac, the soy milk absolutely ruins a run if you get it. I mean, you can sort of make it work if you're really, really clever, but it's a nightmare.
By itself, it's pretty rough. It needs something to synergize to be kind of good. But if you don't have anything and you just pick up soy milk, yeah, you're going to have a bad time.
Oh, yeah. So, let that be a lesson. If you see soy in a video game, it might be a trap.
Yeah, so it's interesting that the clone on Ashen Strix did a lovely spike, climbed on top, and then did a body slam attack that managed to generate lobster. It's pretty useful. The clones have been pretty good at helping find other ingredients, simply because the clones actually know all the movesets.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. That, like, it's... I'm not sure if it's an intentional teaching mechanic, but it certainly is a mechanic that teaches you how the game works.
Or at least it teaches you that those moves exist.
That as well. Like, how do you actually do the move? You got to figure that out yourself, but you know that it's doable.
It's pretty much, it involves using the shoulder buttons, which typically don't do a lot, and most people don't think to use them. But it's a night, and this game is a night and day difference when you know how to use the throws and when you don't.
With that said, one more time is moving on to the feet with a lot of health.
Yeah, very
This
good.
is great.
Yep, and definitely being very safe about these hand knives that are approaching.
But like punching is the way to get the steak.
It's true, but
This
it's
music
risky
is too
because
happy.
it's risky because the hand knives can hit you for a significant amount of health if they do hit you. But having a clone and a significant amount of health going into Aya is very good here.
Yeah, this looks very, very hopeful. Okay, getting the combos with the clone. Unfortunately, the clone almost dead. One hit away from...
Yep, the clone is done.
That's okay. We don't need clones here. I heard one more time yelling, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Get up.
I love it. Oh, the stress, the hope. But that said, One More Time is still in the lead, having dealt a decent amount of damage to Yeah. I think that we might see a boss kill soon, but
It's possible, but they need to be very careful here.
yeah, One More Time knocking the boss off the screen and backing up, watching the punches. Good. Once a punch goes off, backing or getting back into the fight is a good idea. You get up, fight, and then run away.
Yep, looking good there so far. If he keeps it up at this pace, he should be able to knock out Yeah in about 2 or 3 more combos. Probably 2.
Now, the winner of this match will be going up against Strife 818 in the finals.
And One More
And there
Time
we
has
go.
beaten Yeah.
Is that another lobster?
Nope, that's soy.
Well, I don't want soy.
Yeah, the bosses only ever drop either soy or protein, and they only drop protein if you beat them with a throw.
Okay, rice and eggs. That actually sounds pretty good. Eggy rice. I want some eggy rice.
Like egg fried rice, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh no, Ashen Strix with soy lobster. Mmm.
Egg Dawn. 6 health. The soy lobster, -5.
All right, so One More Time gets to experience the beautiful.
Trabian is at 1 HP. Over on Ashen Strix's screen. Okay, a little bit of a health refill there. I appreciate it.
So, the enemies that look kind of like serve bots there will always drop one of the 3 favorite foods of the main characters of this game. They can drop either beef, they can drop pepper, as you saw on One More Time's screen earlier, and finally, Trebian loves sweets, and the best sweets that you can find in this game is ice cream.
Ooh, okay. It appears that we're fighting a bunny and Paco Paco, whatever.
Wow, One More Time landing a spike and a body slam.
Beautiful.
That is probably the second best way to deal with enemies in this game. It doesn't work on the Moai because you can't spike them, but every other enemy in this game that's not a boss can be spiked.
Oh, the butter attack. How dare you, bunny.
The bunnies are pretty cheeky.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, now, one tricky thing about using the spike attack, if you spike an enemy on the far side of the screen, they will immediately stand up. So you have to spike them on like the center of the screen in order for it to stick to be able to climb on top. So One More Time, seeing Appliance show up with a chance for another helper, gets a good health chunk back, and now has their clone helper back up. So that should definitely help extend their lead.
Yeah, I'd say that even if it does increase the number of enemies here, it would probably be worth it. Ooh, an egg.
Yep. So,
No, the clone punched One More Time, making it so that he couldn't get the egg. How dare you, clone?
I did forget to mention that clones can pick up food, and they don't share.
Are you serious? How dare you, clone? Okay, One More Time on fire.
Yep, one more time fell for the Missile Man trap. Missile Man is a playable character in this game. He only has one attack. It's fall from the ceiling and explode, and then he dies.
He's playable?
Most of the enemies in this game are playable characters.
How?
There's a set of inputs. You can hold the shoulder buttons at the character select screen, and you can move the cursor off of the characters and up into the top of the screen.
Ooh.
And there's, I think, like 8 or 12 different playable characters, including like the little acolytes,
You can play as a little acolyte? Oh my gosh!
Yep, you can play as those. Oh, Aspen Strix takes another death. No, not a death. It's a finish of the stage there. That's good. I thought it was something else. Although, in very bad shape.
We have almost 1 minute left. This match has flown by. Yeah, well, let's see how Ashen does against the boss. There's not a lot of hope here. I don't think Ashen will be able to move into the lead, but if Ashen can get a couple good hits on Yeah and not take any hits himself.
Oh, that's one hit.
Okay, yeah. You do not want to get shouldered.
Funny enough, though, Ashen Strix also trying to shoulder attack.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, the shoulder orbs, no!
Another death for Ashen Strix. That is unfortunate. I think that's just about going to do it for this match. But yes, to get the best ingredients, even though I've listed that beef and pepper and ice cream are the favorite foods, you still need to be able to cook them into dishes. And so wheat is actually very useful for très bien to make ice cream cake.
Well, unfortunately, we have just a few seconds left. 2, 1, and that is time, everybody! Ashen Strix had a decent chance against but one more time did take the boss down and moved on to the third stage, taking the victory, meaning that one more time we'll be fighting Strife 818 in just a few minutes. Congratulations! We will be setting up in the next few minutes, so everybody grab some water and come back for the finals. We're ready for this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Kusogrande Finals. I am Brosencha here with Sweet Peebs, and we've got a game called Juice Galaxy for the final. I gave them 3 choices: Psychedelic Fever Dream, Quick Time Events, or Golf. They chose Psychedelic Fever Dream, and because of that, flashing warning, I'm not kidding you, flashing warning. This is your warning, this is your warning, this is your warning. It's gonna have flashing, you are warned. We're basing progress based off of how many stats they upgrade. The highest stats that we have at the end of the game will be the winner. You 2 players ready to begin? Okay, I get a thumbs up. So again, this is the finals. They have defeated so many people, and I am excited to see how this goes. Well, okay, flashing warning, flashing warning, flashing warning, flash, flash, flash. This is gonna flash, flash, flash you. I mean, with bright lights. Okay, y'all ready to begin then? Yeah, okay. In that case, let's go ahead and give a countdown and start in 3, 2, 1, go! Flashing warning. And I told them as part of this, they have to generate and create their character. They may spend as much time or as little time as they want creating their character. One more time is already in the game listening to Mrs. Slithers talk. She just has a whole bunch of stuff to say. And meanwhile, one more time, really just trying to figure out what these controls are. Welcome to Juice Galaxy, a game that has incredibly high reviews on Steam for good reason. This game is amazing to play. Oh, you have to choose what is juice. Yes, we have a test at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, I didn't study.
Wrong answer.
Yeah, if you... Okay, it looks like one more time gave the wrong answer and is dead.
Wow. Just wow.
Okay, so
really
yeah,
weird
so
and gross.
let's see if Strife is able to...
Okay.
Okay, one more
Just
time
leave
is
then.
skipping the
That's
quiz and
fine.
is just leaving. That is fantastic. Good job for the
I
quiz
said to stay
skip.
away from that thing. It cannot be opened.
Legitimately, yeah, the first part
Please
of this
report
game
to
is
class
going to be a
with
fever dream, as is every other part of this game. So Kusogrande, we try to embrace the widest definition of Kusoge. Oftentimes, it is bad, but weird, strange, different, obscure. That's part of what we love. And flashing warning, you are going to have a lot of that. It looks like one more time has gotten the pizza, but unfortunately has no way to feed the juice store. You can't feed a pizza. It's a juice store. You gotta feed it juice.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so big question. Oh, you've got a weapon.
Whoa.
Now swing at me. It's okay.
Hello.
Yeah, so this is your combat tutorial in the game. Fighting Ingot. Yes. One more time, using a pizza. Wow, those are some good hits. Uh-oh, Ingot's gonna fight back. Gotta watch out. Ingot's coming.
Now, pizzas are usually not weapons. Maybe, is it a frozen pizza?
I mean, it never bends. I presume it's frozen. You never eat it, so I think so. Well, from what I understand, one more time did collect some juice from that battle, so there is a possibility of feeding enough juice to the juice store.
What is your favorite kind of juice?
You know, I am a huge fan of orange juice. It's very simple,
Pulp or
very
no mold?
straightforward.
Back away from the door.
I like
Worst.
cold orange juice.
Student.
One More Time has gotten
Ever.
through the...
Very nice. The intro done for One More Time. Time to fall in the Juice Galaxy and going to the first area here. We've got the fox over there as well as the fountain. The fountain. This is where you get to upgrade your stats. And
I
this
love
is
a good upgrade system.
yeah, this is required. The players need to do this in order to make progress. Whoever upgrades the most stats is the victor. I hope you like the sound effects. They're beautiful. Okay, and oh, I guess that's oh no, you're hurting Mr. Fox.
Why?
Oh no, Mr. Fox.
No.
You can press E to talk to Mr. Fox. Okay, chillin'. Good. How are you? Hungry? Okay, so Mr. Fox actually has tips about where to go. He said you can go to the cabin. There's stuff over there. Meanwhile, One More Time trying to kill Mr. Fox, which don't worry. If he dies, he'll come back.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's like
okay.
it's not in Juice Galaxy. Like, it's fine. Nothing too sacred here. Mr. Fox is dead. Oh, a sword. It looks like One More Time has picked up the sword, and yes, you have an inventory system. Gotta drag it onto yourself, swapping the pizza out for the sword, and we also have a spell book that One More Time is holding in the right hand. Both of these matter. Oh no,
All right, watch out
Stripe
for
is getting
Ingot.
attacked by Ingot. No!
Come on.
Ingot, how dare you? So, yeah, the biggest thing, it looks like One More Time has a lot of the base stats already put in, and generally doing that is a good idea. Yeah, I would say let's make sure that we don't accidentally put in any cheats there, and it looks like One More Time got in there and decided to leave. Ooh, there's a car. Are we gonna drive the car? We're gonna
gonna
pick
put
up
it in
the
our
car.
pocket.
Okay, so we picked up the car and are walking to the destination. That is one way to travel. Another way to travel is to drive the car.
And now Strife has made it through.
Yeah, Strife is through the intro. Gonna get to the first upgrade section in just a little bit. And there we go, falling. Yeah, welcome to the fever dream that is Juice Galaxy. Now, this game is still receiving updates constantly. Ooh, Strife found Signy.
Oh, Signy. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
look
Hi,
at him.
Signy.
Just kind of talking, kind of got
Aw.
eyes. Hey, what's up? I'm Signy.
I'm Signy. I have
Access to
forbidden
for-
knowledge.
I mean, yeah, super forbidden. It looks like Strife managed to find a cross.
Whoa.
And yeah, if you saw additional weapons fly out, that's because of the spell book. That spell
okay.
book specifically duplicates your weapon and throws them out as projectiles. Strife can go to the fountain at any point in order to do upgrades, and there we go.
There we go.
Upgrades incredibly important for playing this game well. If you want to beat Mrs. Slithers eventually, you need to get upgrades here. Now, One More Time doing some basic combat fighting skeletons and giraffe?
Yeah, a giraffe. And again, reminder, flashing lights warning throughout this game.
Yeah, mind you, the most flashing is gonna come if we go into the toilet. I know that.
Okay.
It's legit. If we go into the toilet, you're going to see some very bright lights. The players know nothing about this game, by the way. I just told them, look at the control menu. You're going based off of stats. Good luck. And yeah, at this point,
Giant cross. Let's go.
Strife has a giant cross. There we go. Come on, you can take down Mr. Fox. In fact, there may be some content in this version of the game that I do not know about because,
Okay.
you know, the Steam has been receiving updates, and I haven't played since the latest update. So if there's anything new, I'm going to be really excited about this.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I mean, this is definitely my first time seeing it, and I definitely want to play this now.
I love this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unironically, like, you know, this is something that
It's charming. Like it's silly. And
it's silly. Actually doing combat in this game is very difficult. When you push the attack button, because you've got buttons to control the weapon, it mostly just sticks the weapon straight in front of you. So you sort of need to get into a rhythm of clicking in order to swing the weapon in front of you, keep the momentum going until it's to the other side, click again in order to try to get it to go in front of you, let go so that it keeps swinging. So swing back and forth. Ooh, I think we found a cabin. This is potentially hopeful. Ooh, one more time.
Nice vacation spot.
There we go. The Pollywog is dead. We may be able to go into a new location if one more time goes into the cabin, but it looks like we're going to do some stat upgrades real quick, which is the metric that we're using. The most upgrades is the progress that we have in here. Now, I will say, like, we did consult as GMs about different games that we could potentially have, and I think that we all had one in mind that we were going to do. I wanted to make sure that we had backups, and then I was like, you know, let's go ahead and let the players pick their poison. I think this is probably the most enjoyable one that they could have chosen. The other two are absolute choice as well. I love playing them.
Yeah, but definitely one they have not seen before.
Yeah, Juice Gal. Oh, there are more powerful versions of enemies that are often bigger, have unique names. It looks like One More Time took one of them down, and you can get more juice out of them if you do that. Another important mechanic that the players haven't figured out is that you can eat the enemies after you kill them. So, like, I mean, it's really important for getting more juice. Okay.
So they are made of juice.
Yeah, I mean, this is Juice Galaxy. Everything is juice.
Of course, of course. I'm going to sip my juice.
Yeah, Strife did have, like, an orb of juice in the inventory, but that orb may not be used specifically to drink, but instead to enhance weapons or change the properties of weapons. There's a lot, like, every weapon that you get outside of the tutorial area is randomly generated in some way, or at least the large majority of them. And because of that, you're going to see weapons of various sizes. It's important to keep killing enemies, looking for other things. What is this dragon?
Whoa,
Oh, geez.
level 35. That's pretty OP.
That level 35 is
get
big. One more time could potentially die. You have your health up at the top left as well as your stamina. It's very difficult to fight things if you run out of stamina. Now, of course, learning how to eat enemies is very important, and we'll see if the players manage to figure that out, because that genuinely is how you increase a lot of your stats and increase the amount of juice that you have. Gotta eat your breakfast.
I've just noticed what looks to be like a compass in the top right.
Yes.
Are there any waypoints in this game, or?
Like, the compass does sometimes, like, show a little bit of a house on it, or a different, it's a little bit hard to read the compass, but yeah, if there is a glowing symbol that appears on it, that usually means an important location is nearby. You should go check it out because you might be able to get something worthwhile out of it.
Wonder. Oh, just kidding. I was about to ask if he can find his way back out, and he definitely has.
Yeah, there we go. There's more. I believe that cabin actually has the toilet as well. It's worth going through. And trying to find, okay, a decent amount of juice here.
Quite a bit.
For one more time.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, Strife not taking much damage. Yeah, luckily outside things do not hurt you too much, and if you put armor on, which both of the players have some cute little helmets on their things.
Cute.
Yeah, it's great.
Come on, get it, Strife. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, as you can tell, controlling your character is a little special in this game. You can kind of fly in it, and especially as you upgrade your flying ability, you can start really cruising through many of the levels. Of course, it did take me a while to figure out some of the basic mechanics of this game. It's going to happen to everybody, you know. So it's not a huge surprise that the players haven't learned everything. It takes time. And with a 50-minute match, you know, as soon as somebody learns something new, they may be able to start moving into the lead. Strife is fighting a rock.
I'm always
Maybe
fighting
there's
rocks.
juice in the rock. You never know. it may be worth fighting.
Let's see.
Oh, one more time died. Unfortunately, the game said you suck. You
So
suck,
when you die, you do retain. Okay.
Indeed, you do retain the juice that you collected. So death isn't the end in Juice Galaxy. Instead, you still get to cruise around and have a bunch of fun. Bouncy juice, heavy juice. Strife looking through the inventory and examining what those various types of juice do, trying to decide which weapon to use against the rock, and also trying to actually swing the weapon. The bigger your weapon, it's a little bit harder to control. You can also change the, I believe, weight of a weapon that can make it a little bit slower to move, but that can be worth it. Oh,
right,
the rock is down. Yes, we killed a rock, everybody.
And now that's a worm.
Oh no, a worm came out of the rock. That's terrifying.
That was his home.
Oh no, the grand clown, and a normal clown, and a baby clown. No, and 3 clowns for one more time. That is a death, but luckily, you still get the juice.
Some might say that's pretty yummy.
Oh yeah. So, what do you think so far? What have you seen any enemy that you're particularly fond of, or any creature in this?
I think the wormy
the worms
has
are so
definitely
cute.
taken the top spot for me.
Yeah, if we manage to see, I think, the bubbles. I want to see the bubbles.
Oh, I want to see the bubbles.
I don't know if we'll actually see the bubble city here, but if we do, I will be very, very happy. It's my favorite location.
I'm very interested in this tall figure here in the desert. Very Ozymandias coded to me.
Yeah, mind you, you can jump up there and kind of fly. I believe if you hold jump, you get to fly pretty high up. Strife, meanwhile, is just trying to deal with the Stroll Fiend. You know, only level 4, not a huge deal. Stroll Fiend is dead.
What's your favorite enemy?
My favorite enemy, Swirly D, is probably the best enemy in the game, in my opinion. Down the toilet.
Every time you mention the toilet, I'd love to see that. I hope they find that here.
I mean, there's a lot to explore in this
so
game.
So much. I was not anticipating the depth of this game.
Yeah, not only that, but like a Diablo-esque inventory management system, as well as random loot. You know, dealing with all of the randomness that comes out of loot can be difficult when you're in a race situation, but figuring out what weapons actually do damage, and I think as well, like, what spells are worth using. You know, both players do have a spell book. I haven't seen them using spells too much, but they can be very worthwhile if you have decent spells. Of course, these crosses are doing a pretty good job of taking care of enemies. Like, we're getting a lot of damage done. Ooh, the Pollywog.
The Pollywog.
Yeah, one thing that the players can do at any point is check controls as well. That's something that I would probably do partway through, because I'd be like, you know, a lot is happening. I wonder if I'm missing anything, because, you know, there's a lot going on and very little understanding going on my part. Now, I will say that we haven't really had vivid flashing yet. One more time, maybe near an area that can have some pretty intense flashing, because I think it's close to a boss arena, if I'm not mistaken. And that boss, I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while since I fought it, but, you know, keep in mind, there may be unexpected flashing at any point. Okay, Strife, talk to Mr. Fox.
Getting some directions.
Yeah, and some of the NPCs, if you talk to them, they do have general suggestions for what to do. I think there's even one NPC that talks to you about eating enemies. So, like, in-game information helps you learn how to play the game. It's genuinely, like, surreal, but helpful. Ooh, I saw that there was an item on the ground called the worm gun that one more time could have picked up. one more time instead, opting to fall down the hole, and we are approaching our first boss here. Whoa. Is it Skinny?
Well.
Yeah, you will probably hear some dialogue come out. Any of the dialogue that shows up in this game is pretty great and strange.
You find it.
Yeah, here we go. There's the boss. It is the creator. You know, for the first boss to be literally the creator, that tells you what Juice Galaxy is about. We're not messing around, okay? We are fighting the creator. Oh, never mind. That was a very good boss fight. And the reason it went that quick was because of very good stat upgrades, as well as paying attention to what the weapons do. Honestly, if you do not have a good weapon, you will probably take some deaths from it. Okay, trying to put on the juice hair, unfortunately, I think one more time missed. Yeah, you can throw anything you want just outside there. Okay, and it's time to warp. One more time, does have a boss down, and that's a decent amount of juice, like 3,000 at the bottom right. That's the number of juice. Putting a lot into energy. Not necessarily a bad idea, because you do run out of energy pretty quick. Oh, that's Ingot. You can talk to Ingot. Or you can kill Ingot. That's fine too. Yeah, no, Mr. Fox, no.
The violence on display. Ah.
Okay, let me just say, you don't have to fight Mr. Fox. He's a good guy. He's just there.
His name is
Okay.
Mr. Fox.
You smell good.
And Strife has found
Now there is...
fighting the dragon, hopefully, maybe.
Okay, I do see Dragon level 35 on the screen, but Strife just trying to break through some walls here. Okay,
Breaking
beautiful.
breaking barriers every day.
Yeah. You know, we want to go places. Ooh,
What do we got here?
it's just looking at the various items, the Grimoire, the Gravity Sphere. Again, pretty much every item in this game is worthwhile in some ways. It's just figuring out what the items do and the situation for them, as well as, like, are the stats for this item worth using at this point? Strife, go. Oh, there's Signy again.
Signy, hi!
Okay, Signy's back.
There's something off about this pineapple.
It's an ordinary pineapple. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
The developer of this game, have they made anything else?
Well, I mean, their first game, which essentially was a first version of this, was
Okay.
Juice World. I don't know if they've made anything other than Juice World that became Juice Galaxy. Let me take a look real quick, actually.
Just maybe their brand is sipping delicious beverages.
I think their brand is Fever Drinks.
Signy says, "Good luck, you may need it. What's up?" It's a long abandoned basement from a powerful mage.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, in a game like this, some of the information that you get talking to NPCs might seem unuseful, but like, I would highly suggest reading through things, because you never know when somebody is going to say something that like tips you off to what you need to do. Simply put, playing the game, running around outside, yes, you can get a lot of helpful items, but you can also end up just dealing with fairly weak enemies until, guess what, you haven't gotten a lot of juice.
Yeah.
There are certain areas in this game with very strong enemies where you will be able to level up a whole lot. Okay, leveling up damage a bunch on one more time screen. Fantastic job here. I do not think we're going to see either player max out stats. If one of them does, that will likely be a victory, because I literally see no other way to track progress here.
Right.
One more time did actually meet a blacksmith, but tried to fight him and then flew away.
So blacksmith, upgrading weapons or anything, something like that?
It can make your weapon bigger. I don't know if he can make it stronger, but he can definitely change the size. Ooh, an interesting rock of sorts outside. One more time sees a worm. And that dude.
And neither of them have figured out you can eat enemies, it seems like.
That's correct.
So far. Maybe one more time we'll eat. Oh, lots of yummers in that little box.
Yeah, yummers indeed. Actually, looking at some other games that this developer made, they're on itch. They made a game called Schwing, which, from what I understand, is sort of a prototype version of this game. And they also made something called Swordface.
Swordface?
Okay, Swordface is a tricky combat game where you flip around in space, slashing buddies with the sword attached to your head. That makes sense for Swordface.
Yeah.
Sword for a face.
Sword for a face. I get it. I'm intrigued. I want to play it.
Strife. Honestly, I think Strife is in a decent location, exploring underground, like going to unique locations, exploring them. This is really a good way to find enemies that are more difficult and that will give you a decent amount of juice. Of course, I believe eating the enemies will give you even more juice, so...
I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping one of them figures it out.
Well, yeah, if they do, you'll hear wonderful slurping noises. It's great.
Oh. I love slurping. my
Oh, yeah. Everybody stay hydrated. And remember, there will always be a flashing warning in this game because you never know when things are going to start getting wild. Even if they just get a specific build of a weapon, there may be random flashing from the weapon, but there are specific locations, especially in the toilet, that you need to know it gets intense. Of course, this does have some, I think, settings that will help lower the chance of flashing, or at least lower the intensity, so it's worth checking that out. Oh, yeah, we've got a car, and guess what? You can do tricks in the car. I'm trying to remember what the...
That's me.
I mean, those are good sounds, sweet peeps.
You can tell if it was the game.
Okay, getting some airtime. Good. Yeah, I believe that you don't really get any bonus out of doing tricks in the car until you do some other things in the game.
Okay,
I believe if you get Inga as an ally, which one more time decide to kill them instead, then Inga will ride the car and tell you to do a flip.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's great. We'll see if anybody gets Inga as a buddy. Everything respawns, so not a huge deal if you accidentally kill your friend here. Okay.
Great in a video game, not so great.
Grand Bubble Elder. Oh, I hear the Grand Bubble Elder on one more time screen. If you go to the left, I believe Bubble City is going to be over there. Or is it straightforward? We're at Bubble City. Bubble City, everybody.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, I love that guy.
I love the bubbles.
Hey, I heard a bubble.
Oh, wee. Yeah, Strife going to the first boss of the game, gonna fight the creator. First might not be correct, but oh no. One more time might make the Bubblians angry. I mean, if you pop too many bubbles, they try to kill you. If you start fighting them, they try to kill you. And genuinely, they hurt a lot. But I love their voices. They're so good. Okay, Strife flying back from the creator, but trying to get a good fight going on here. I still believe one more time is in a slight lead.
To serve the queen.
The voices of the bubbles are so good.
Hey, it's me, a bubble. Are you popping my
Make
face?
them
Pop that bubble.
I'm running out of juice.
Running out of juice. Right.
Yeah, they're as far as I know, their only job is to make bubbles. Here goes another bubble.
I'm a bubble.
Bubble.
Juice is everything. We process
Check
juice.
inventory
We never chill.
here.
Just really-
Okay, One more time, making it to another one of these fountains, upgrading stats. We are almost half an hour already in. We are more than 50% of the way through. As you can tell, with an open world game like this, it is pure chaos, but we are judging purely based on upgraded stats. Now, one more time has been focusing on specific stats, whereas Strife has sort of been upgrading everything evenly, and I think that might be the right choice. Why? Because the lower stats cost less, and upgrading them will allow you to upgrade, get a higher number of points in the various stats that you have. Once we finish the match, of course, we'll need to have them go to look at the stat screen. We'll want to count them all, just to make sure we know who is in the lead. Oh, there's a crocodile with 2 legs. Ah!
But I mean, upgrading the damage has really helped one more time. Fight these larger enemies pretty quickly so that he can move on to the other ones.
Damage becomes very important. Yeah, Strife hasn't even touched upgrading damage at this point. Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, we've got damage upgrade. That's good. You gonna go and fight the creator? Yep, just fly right into the mouth and go on down. I mean, it didn't really make any movement, but... Whee! Yeah, y'all, if you think that the game looks like a fever dream, it controls like a fever dream as well. It's so much fun.
I'm actually, after this, I am gonna go pick this up.
Yeah, I kind of want to learn. You know what? I'm gonna commit to it. I'm gonna speedrun this game.
What's the win criteria of a speedrun?
I don't.
Just getting all upgrades, maybe?
There is all bosses.
Ooh, all bosses.
Yeah,
Okay.
and considering that the game is still being developed, they are adding new enemies and potentially new bosses throughout. I wouldn't be too surprised if the category keeps morphing as it goes on. Yeah, Ritz actually was shouting that in chat. Have you played this, Ritz? Okay,
No.
Ritz says no, but you should. Yeah. Oh, look at the spider.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh, okay, kind of gross. Don't like the spider. Yeah, we haven't seen the there's so many things in this game that, like, we have not seen. There's so much in Juice Galaxy. As a matter of fact, you can leave the planet as well.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you just have to upgrade your flying stat enough, you know? Okay, one more time, just cruising around a little bit. Let's see where you are going. Strife fighting the creator. The creator taking a lot of damage. Yeah, as you can tell, it's taking Strife a little bit longer, but a win is a win anyway. Just gotta take the creator down.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, and solo. There we go, the creator is down. Strife has taken a boss down. Congratulations. That is a huge amount of juice that you get out of that. And juice is the most important thing that you have in life. What is this thing that Strife is shooting? I don't think that's an enemy. I think that might be an item.
I think, yeah, and then there's a little smidge of juice stuck to it. There we go.
Strife's like, nah, never mind. I don't care. Let's go back. Okay.
Still waiting for one of them to figure out how to eat an enemy.
Let me see. I believe it's just a simple button press, and that allows you to eat an enemy. Of course, I can tell. Ooh, look at that hair.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually very much not the best helmet
But
in
it
the world.
looks
Pretty much.
great. Fashion
Ooh.
overall.
One more time, took a heavy hit from that last enemy. Gonna have to regenerate. Now, one of the stats that you get does help you with health regeneration, I believe. Also, you can increase the amount of health that you have. Like, really paying attention to the stats that you want to focus on. It's helpful. Ooh, one more time. Dying against the alligator. That is all right. Arm power going up. Arm power really helps you get good swings
swing.
when it comes to the weapons. Of course, I'm waiting for somebody to find a giant pizza. That is probably my favorite weapon.
Oh, I'd love to eat a giant pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say it with pineapple.
I'm okay with pineapple. Best pizza, though, is banana pizza. Easy.
Ooh, I have not had banana pizza.
Yeah, go to Brazil, have banana pizza. It's fantastic.
All right.
Strife is back to the beginning, gonna talk to Mr. Fox and see, have you checked out the cabin? As a matter of fact, Strife has not checked out the cabin. Oh, there's Ingot. Are you gonna talk to Ingot, your friend, who you killed?
Come on, talk to Ingot. I would love to. Ooh, a quest tab.
Not a quest tab.
Quest.
Oh, yes, a quest tab.
Yeah.
I think that Strife may have gotten an achievement for me. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Now I don't have to get it. Yay for achievement! See, why get Steam achievements yourself when you can make other people do it? Not only that, but, you know, there are 2 people who could be getting achievements for me here. I love it.
You're just
Makes life
outsourcing
so
it.
much easier. Yeah, outsource Steam achievements. That's what we get here. Thank you, GDQ. I need to do this more often. What other Steam games do I not want to grind? No, I want to grind this game. I want to play this so much more. It's easily one of my favorite games that I've played in last year.
Oh. Here we go. Whee!
Oh, down the toilet, flashing warning. I'm not even kidding you. I do, especially when we get to the boss. But throughout this whole thing, you may wish to take care if you have any sort of photosensitivity issue. It will possibly get intense. Of course, you can turn the intensity of the flashing down in the game, and I think that it might be set lower here just to help out.
It's a water level.
Oh yes, water physics are very strange because if you manage to get onto the ground, you can walk on it, but as soon as you're in the air, you just kind of float around. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get off of the ground into the water, kind of buoyant. Okay, not only that, but look at the Hellgrazer, level 51. Enemy levels are super high in the toilet, so you know, you want to be aware of what you're fighting, how much damage you're doing. If it ends up being too difficult, you know, you might want to go to previous areas. At the same time you kill them, you get a lot of juice.
Let's go.
And even more if you eat them, which nobody has done.
Nobody has figured out.
Then you get even more juice out of it. Let me see.
Strife upgrading damage.
Very nice. See, we've got a very flat upgrade on Strifes. You might call it a pancake upgrade because it's really flat. I don't know if there's any term for that, but I'm calling it that. It's the pancake upgrade strat going on here.
Go for some pancakes.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they called it in Blueprints when they make the pancake house, just solid layers. Yeah. One more time, going to, is this a cabin? No, it's just kind of a decrepit, creepy looking building. Ooh, a death from One More Time. The further out you get from the center of this planet, the harder the enemies get. So, like, it is riskier. You do get more reward because you're going to get more juice out of them. Oh, that one has a big butt. Oh, the Hellgrazer. That's right. The Hellgrazers have the booty. That's really what's important here.
And we got 2 of them over here on Strife's side.
Oh, yeah. This area in the toilet is very difficult, very easy to die. If you do not have a weapon that... I think melee weapon is really the way to go here. Projectile, you're eventually going to have an enemy get right up in your grill, and it just becomes super hard to fight. Having a giant sword, a giant cross, a giant pizza, one of those is much, much better than a projectile weapon.
I'm still a big fan. I am somebody, when I play games, I love when there are fashion options, and I'm absolutely pleased to learn that there are plenty of fashion options in this game.
Okay, by the way, I have been corrected because I searched online. There is an eat/suck feature in the game. However, you have to have the vampire bat suck your own juice first. So, yeah,
All right.
we have not seen the vampire bat show up. I believe there are a few Oh, we have seen it? Okay, one player has been bitten by the vampire bat, but I do not believe they can quite suck juice, or they haven't used the juice suck function yet. So that's going to be, if they figure that out, they may be able to upgrade their stats a lot faster. But yeah, vampire bat, very, very important to encounter at some point. I'm trying to remember the condition for the vampire bat. I'll take a look. I like it.
Taking a gander. While Strife shoots an enemy's bowhuckers back there, a little butt.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this big chomper.
And our tech crew here is letting us know that it was One More Time who encountered the vampire bat. So One More Time can suck juice, but just hasn't. Strife is making progress. As you can tell, photosensitivity warning, it's going to get more intense, okay? This is mild.
So please take care.
Yeah, it will just get more as we go on, especially if we make it to the toilet clog. And then after the toilet clog is when things get real. But I'm trying to remember, yeah, the toilet clog, you really want to have something that deals a lot of damage so that you can push the clog out. In fact, you need a plunger.
Of course.
Of course, we haven't seen any plungers yet. Luckily, we might run into a boss who has plungers. We'll have to see if either player finds the boss there. I believe he's called the captain, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so just so you know, you have to finish drinking the bottle of good juice in the graveyard or reach 1,690 juice to make baddie spawn and remark on their juice level, after which baddie will come and bite you, suck your juice, and then you get the ability to suck other enemies' juice. So yeah, that's something that is important. I know both players have reached that much juice. I think
yes.
Strife has spent so much time underground, though, that he hasn't really had the chance to encounter baddie. But both of the players are racking up these points. I mean, Strife has over 6,000 juice. It's so much.
That's a lot. I don't think I could drink that much juice in a single sitting.
6,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. That's so much. But, you know, in Juice Galaxy, you could.
Okay, yeah. Anything is possible in Juice Galaxy.
Yeah, it is. Well, the frog dies one more time, hitting the Hellgrazer with the crucifix.
Bonk.
Bam! Take that, Hellgrazer.
Get out of here.
Okay, we've got, I don't remember what that is.
Oh, a secret little
Terra.
hole. Oh, nothing in there.
Yeah, Strife inside the toilet is finding that it's very difficult to actually figure out where to go, and it's very easy to get lost in the toilet. But flying up
Happens to me all the
towards
time.
the sky, this is probably a decent way to go. Getting up on the ground here in order to move throughout. In general, what you want to pay attention to are some of the fountains that appear here.
Right.
Those are your checkpoints and sort of landmarks that say, hey, you are going the right way. You're making progress here. Keep going. But yeah, I got lost in the toilet for so long.
It happens. You know, it happens to everybody.
Or at least people who play Juice Galaxy, it happens. I don't know. Do you know much about toilets?
I mean,
Probably as much as you
that's
need
probably
to know.
as much as anybody else.
Yeah. You flush. Indoor plumbing, pretty cool.
Indoor plumbing, yeah.
Yeah, indoor plumbing, woo! We've got 3 people excited about indoor plumbing. That is a good sign
Thank you.
here. Yeah. Nope. Okay, one more time. Flying past a wasp. These wasps are actually part of another area of the game. There is a queen wasp in this game inside a hive, and the appearance of wasps may be indicating that One More Time is near the hive. That queen is genuinely kind of a difficult fight. I died several times fighting her, but you can get a pretty decent projectile weapon out of it. It's worth doing if you can find her. Now, that Vadab the R, I'm pretty sure the names are randomly generated. They're pretty fantastic. Strife fully upgrading damage. Not a bad idea, but where do you put the rest of your points? Strife just trying to, I think trying to maximize the number of upgrades that he has. Remember, as soon as time hits, they do not have a chance to go and fill up their upgrades. We're done. So, you know, staying upgraded is very, very important for them.
I'm just marveling at just probably the time and care, even though it takes a lot of creativity and work to make something look as silly and as, like, you know, low quality as possible. But I mean, it's just very high quality.
It's very easy to make something look like mud. It's very hard to make something look rainbow-esque and like iridescent throughout the entire thing, and yet even in the dullest areas here, there's so much vibrant color coming through. Like, I very much appreciate the creative design that went into this, and like I also want to say that the players are actually making this look controllable, which is fantastic. One more time, getting to the warp point to go back to the beginning here. That's not a bad thing. I think One More Time might be a little bit frustrated. No, that's your friend. You went to school with each other. No.
Y'all go way back to the same neighborhood.
No, Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox, he told you to go to the cabin and you never went.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Absolutely maxing out damage in one go there. From 0 to all of it. I can appreciate that, the huge level up. Yeah, everything's gonna start dying. And I did see hit a button to drink the juice, and One More Time, just not drinking juice. Yeah, there's the cabin. That's the cabin.
That's the cabin.
I guess you don't have to go to the cabin. That giant dude in the background, at the base of the giant dude, should be the blacksmith, which One More Time has not really been talking to people and just keeps trying to kill them. Strife in the toilet. I think we might be getting close to the captain. He's got to be named something else.
Ooh, level 1
but he's got plungers for limbs. I mean, you got to fight him to get a plunger to fight the clog.
So these enemies have reached 3 digits.
Yeah, 117 levels. That's a lot. But yeah, we are close to a boss for Strife. We will have a tiny cutscene here. Hello, there we go. See, it's Plunger Guy.
Hi, Plunger Guy.
Let's find out what his name is, because I forget. Oh, Sergeant Sucker Punch. Okay, let's see how Sergeant Sucker Punch goes. Are we going to be able to take him down? Oh, he's flailing. He's got plungers.
How about my Plunger Tornado?
What? No, not the Plunger Tornado. Oh, jeez.
You are no match for the clog.
It's true, you are no match for the clog right now, because you don't have a plunger. But if you take down Captain Sucker Punch, or Sergeant Sucker Punch, you will be able to get to the clog and kill it. But again, clog's only weak to plungers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's spinning, he's spinning. Here he comes. Oh. Sergeant Sucker Punch is down!
Woo! Even with these augmentations, I continue to fail.
You are a worthy foe.
Yeah.
Here, take my plunger. You'll need it. It's true, you will. Oh, that's a big plunger.
That's a big plunger.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna use the plunger. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but if Strife makes it to the clog without and doesn't use the plunger, Strife will die very, very quickly. We only have 3.5 minutes left, though, after which we will gauge who is the victor based off of the stats that they have. Strife, what are you upgrading? Okay, upgrading a lot. I believe that you can downgrade stuff as well in case you want to put points elsewhere. Like, this game gives you a lot of flexibility, and I very much appreciate that.
I love when games do that, and they don't penalize you for it.
Yeah, not at all. And I love Sergeant Sucker Punch. You know, he's just got plungers for arms and legs. He's oh, there's the clog.
There's the clog.
Oh, the
is
clog
he gonna
is in
get
the way. Hey, kid, it's me, the clog. And I don't move for nobody. Yeah.
Is he gonna figure out to use the plunger?
Gotta use. Oh, there's a plunger. Okay. We have the plunger. The unreasonable clog. If we finish the clog fight, we will see Swirly D and the biggest fever dream of the entire game. So I'm really hoping we see the clog die. Ow. Oh, okay. The clog unfortunately did kill Strife, but that's okay. One death does not run ruin in this. We've got 2 minutes left. Again, we're judging based off of who has the most stats at the end of the 50 minutes. This will determine the Kusogrande victor for Kuso Live at SGDQ 2025. Can the clock go down? Strife just trying their darndest to whack the clog. You do have to wait for the clog to stop talking a little bit in order to land a hit. Oh, there we go, knocking the clog back. See, like, it's working. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to go see Swirly D. So you all owe it to yourselves to play Juice Galaxy in order to see the biggest fever dream of video game history. Now, the players have 1 minute left. It's correct to try to level up or get stats if at all possible. Of course, Strife does not have enough juice to level up any stats. One more time, taking down the creator, getting a lot of juice in one attack. And here we go, probably trying to get the final upgrades as possible. One more time, has such good stats at this point. I think they're going to run away with this match. Let's see if Strife manages to hit the clog and kill it, then that is huge. Oh, don't use the plunger, smiley face. Wink. Just having a wink in the text. I love it.
Face.
You got 20 seconds left. Can you kill the clog?
Come on.
Oh, the clog's coming.
Oh,
the clog's
he's angry.
coming.
He's
oh,
angry.
no. Oh, he's angry. But here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done! And no changing stats. No changing stats. You are done. Go to your stat menu if needed. Take a death and get to where you can check your stats, and let's go ahead and count them all. So do you want to count how many Strife has? And I will count how many One More Time has.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is also really fun.
15. I believe you can have up to 20 on each row, so you can count the ones that they don't have. So
Okay. Oh, that'd be easier.
16, 16. How do you do math?
6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yes.
12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Oh,
26, 27, 28, 29.
actually, yeah, the question for y'all. You see the plus at the right side. Is that after you filled it up all the way?
I believe that as a bonus I'm getting from an item I'm carrying.
Oh, a bonus from an item. Yeah, I believe that items do give you additional bonuses. We are not counting those bonuses because those do not count technically. So let me go ahead and
1, 2,
just
3,
getting
4,
this.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So then it's one.
Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, 160, 155, 151.
So it's nine. It's
147,
9 rows.
Okay, I believe 144 for one more time is what I'm seeing here.
It's 20 across.
Should be 20 across.
Was that 20?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was 20.
yeah. And then 9 rows.
And then 9 rows, yeah. So 144 for one more time is what I have here.
Right, I have 132. Yeah.
For Strife?
Yeah.
Okay, so the count that we have, one more time, has 144 upgrades. Strife has 132, giving one more time the victory here. Congratulations. I'll go ahead and take a screenshot real quick just in case we need to do a recount. But otherwise, congratulations. Oh, you're putting it back? You're putting it back? Okay. Yeah, does anybody in the stream room have a different count here? We're counting, actually, we can count the number of blanks that they have here
Yeah.
as well.
Let's
Yeah.
do that. Okay.
28,
1,
27,
5,
30,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
because, okay, just to confirm, that's 140. Welcome to live here.
40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Yeah, he's got 48 blank spots.
Okay, he has 48 blank slots. One more time has 46 blank slots.
Then I did
so,
bad math
that's
somewhere.
okay. You did bad math, but if it
Yeah!
still appears that one more time, based off of the number of blank slots, one more time has more stats filled. It is one more time's victory again. So that is confirmed. Congratulations one more time. And you get the wonderful copy of Wii Swords. Yes, you can go play Swords anytime. Everybody, the main Kusogrande tournament signups are open over on my Discord, discord.gg/Kusogrande. I am Brosencha. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, over on other places, Blue Sky as well. I'm there. And Sweet Peeps, thank you so much. Where do you stream?
I am streaming. I stream to Sweet Peeps. Please make sure to get your submissions into the Big Bad Game-a-thon through the
Yes.
end of July. You have a little bit of time. Keep practicing. Please, I want to watch all of the games you submit.
Now we have one exhibition match where I am playing. We're going to set that up as quickly as possible. So go ahead and grab some water real quick, and otherwise give it up one more time for one more time.
Hello and welcome back to Kusogrande Live at SGDQ 2025. This is a special match, an exhibition match we're doing. The tournament is already over. So we're going to have Bro play a game that I've decided to hand it over. Also helping us out here is Pixel Gabumon, who kindly offered to play against Brosencha here. So we will see how they do in Granny's Thief. A game I picked up. This is something I've decided to use in the regular Kusogrande tournament. So we should start right now, and we'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! So you get the story here regularly. What we see is a little granny that is kind of frail, and we will notice how frail she is because she kind of stumbles upon everything, and everything will
Already
ultimately
game
kill
over.
you. So the story goes that poor old Granny Haggerty, which is our character, she was looking after her grandchildren until it was bedtime. She gently tucked them into bed and went to bed herself, dropping the false teeth into a glass by her bedside. Alas, the next morning comes by. Granny wakes up and finds that her teeth are missing. It turns out that the children got up early and played hide and seek with them and chucked them into a fishbowl. The kids also ransacked Granny's house. Raffles, the dog, has been set loose and Tiddles, the cat, is on the prowl. And who let that toy plane, spider, and giant wasp into the house? Also, little did Granny know that her house was built above a swimming pool, and her house actually used to be a 5-star hotel, which eventually went out of business about 20 or 30 years ago.
Obviously, that's very, very obvious that that's what's going on.
So that's the basic gist of it. They will have 3 lives in order to progress through the entire game. It's 8 levels regularly, but in overall it's 32 levels total. They will need to do 3 loops out of the entire levels. So we will see that Granny is kind of friendly in that regard. We did see a game over, I see, by Brosentia. Pixel is doing really well so far, and taking their time, sweet time, in order to get the teeth at the end on the fishbowl. But yeah, this first playthrough, the entire first 8 level, might seem a little kind of the easy side aspect of it, but you will see that once we get to the next set of levels, it will get a lot worse.
No,
We
there's
will
just an
see that
airplane.
more enemies will come by.
I'm very curious why is that a toy airplane? Or is that that's a full...
No, that is
Now we've
toy
got-
plane.
and now we've got the wasps.
Wasps as well. Wasps are going to be our, I think they're going to be the worst enemies that are going to be
Oh my
flying around, because
goodness.
you see now 1 or 2 enemies of a kind, you will then see a lot more hanging around as the game progresses. Now, another thing that we should be also aware is that each 4 levels, Granny will get a new extra life. So that will kind of help things out as long as they still manage to progress through the game. Now, we see Pixel on level 7, which means that we will be able to get a partial completion
Right.
on very soon, as long as they manage. Well, that's the thing. The bird will get you as they sweep the entire portion of the screen.
You wouldn't think a bird would do that much damage, and yet, I mean, she is very frail, so I guess the bird would.
Yeah. There's one thing I didn't tell them, mostly because it doesn't matter, but there's a timer up top. We have a score, we have the lives, we have a level, and a timer. The timer won't kill you. The timer is just for scoring purposes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So they can't take their
I
time.
didn't tell them just to play with them, because obviously if they will see a timer, they will likely observe that they will think that they will die. And well, unfortunately, Pixel's best PV so far has been up to the 8th level. Just as expected, 8th level can be a little hard. So far, Bro is on level 2. I think they've reached level 4, level 3. So, what do you think so far?
I'm having quite a bit of fun, and I'm really marveling at, this was made in 2020.
Yep.
But just the absolute care to kind of make it seem like a classic game from the era
Yep.
of the console.
So this is kind of a fun story because I stumbled upon this game on itch.io of all places.
Okay.
So I came across this author called Richard Bayliss, who is the author of the game. He's got his own brand and his own publishing brand that is called The New Dimension. Richard expertises itself in developing games for C64. I think he's got over 20 games developed.
Over 20?
And
Okay.
also, he's developed his own shooter engine for the C64 as well.
Really?
Yep. He's very, he's an expert. He knows the console upside down, and he's developed that many games as well as the engine himself. Now, I had a bit of an internal struggle when choosing this game
Okay.
because it looks crummy, it looks hard, but it's not really that bad. So when I got the game, I contacted Richard and told him, hey, so we have this tournament called Kusogrande. It's about this type of games. That was illegal, I think, bro. Poor bro.
What? Grandma's got
Something
teeth.
a little like. So I contacted Richard, told him about Kusogrande, and said, hey, do you mind if we use this? Would you be okay? Because we generally, whenever in Kusogrande, we hand out indie games that we call them bad. We also try to make it so that it's not just because we think it's bad, it's
Right,
terrible.
right.
Who made this? Except for content. But I made the stadium, I asked him, and he sent me a proper email that said, yes, use it in your tournament. So, okay,
Yay!
so thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard. I love this so much. Yeah, it is. I'm very excited to see if they make it to the next.
Yeah, I at least want to see a full clear on the first loop. That should be giving us, well, what happens on the second loop.
Gets a little silly.
Yep, the second loop brings in a lot more enemies. And I imagine, bros, what will be tenfold?
Now, is it just a higher amount, a higher number of enemies, or are they going to be different enemies?
No, they're going to be the same enemies, but even more. But you'll see that the
Okay.
first level, for example, will also have the birds. We'll also have the airplanes as well.
Okay.
So there are much more obstacles on your way. And considering that Granny is not the toughest.
She's not the toughest.
No, and she has to traverse through her house, which seems to be an old hotel and a swimming pool as well. It's like
Several
Yeah.
swimming pools.
several swimming pools. Like the choices that Granny made. Oh, watch it. I see that both Raw and Pixel are on the same level right
They
now.
were on the same level, but
They were-
Pixel has now made it to level 4.
Now, there's a few things that this game is, which makes this game kind of special in the regards that some of the platforming is a little off. So you might see that some places you can jump onto it. Well, not exactly. So
Right.
as we've seen in the first a couple of stages, we've seen them dying into the water because they thought that, why would you jump on those?
Why would?
Yeah, that hurts. You don't jump on those. Those are the same one you see on the floor.
Yeah, it's full of
Oh,
thumbtacks.
that's
I
it.
don't want to
Yeah,
step on a
thumbs- yeah.
thumbtack.
Yeah, those thumbtacks.
Those hurt.
Have you ever gotten
from
those?
experience,
Oh,
yes,
yeah, that's what I was
I
going to
have
say.
definitely stepped on quite a few
I did
thumbtacks
not
in my time.
step on them barefooted, but I did step on one of them, and it took my entire shoe.
Ow.
Yeah, reached my foot.
What's the worst thing you've stepped on? Maybe like a Lego, maybe a knife.
I think a Lego would break them on the
Lego,
most.
yeah.
My nephews have a lot of Legos, and whenever I go into their house, there's a lot of Legos on the floor. You be careful not to go barefooted.
I would definitely not wish stepping on a. Actually, maybe I would wish stepping on a Lego my worst enemy. That's very painful. And that's a healthy person, not a frail grandma. They are
think our
both back on level 2.
Our players are starting to figure out. I haven't seen if they had their timer reached to 0, because that would be a great indicator not to rush to themselves. Now, this isn't a score attack, mind you. If it were a score attack, that would have been too mean.
would've
But
been
I'm going
too
to
mean.
write that down in case I need to use this game again.
But it's just seeing who gets
Yeah.
the furthest.
The furthest across the levels. Fortunately, we have the level counter up top in order to tell us where they are.
Helping us with that.
You see that that jump that Pixel did recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shows you. Yeah, you got a platform here, but now you got to make it a little further. It's kind of like in the first game where you had pixel perfect jumps, but yeah, the thing is that the pixels aren't perfect.
I do love that Grandma's got hops. Grandma is doing very well hopping over
Yeah.
these with her walker.
Grandma has got hops. Don't rush it.
And you
bro.
make it-
Don't
okay,
rush it again.
Bro, will get back there pretty quick, because they are learning how this is working.
Also, this music is a bop.
I really enjoy it.
Even if it's a loop, it's a bop, and you get to enjoy it. So fortunately, this is the type of game that's are reminiscent of those old C64 games like Miner, 2009er,
Right.
2049 Niner that we've had on Kusogrande, as well as a Monty on the Run, which were other of the games we've had before on the regular tournament. Those are some old games that we've had, and also the oldest tournaments. I think it was in Kuso 3 and Kuso 2 that we've had them as well. I never got to use this game because it was part of a pack of games I did use. This is the unused game out of that pack.
Okay, and now you get to use it now.
Yep. That pack contained other games that I think they were made. Oh, yeah, they were all by Richard. We had Amazon Tales, which was a runner. Another sort of runner that which you were, if I recall correctly, you were an investigator that were in the Amazon, and you somehow lost the elephant of another tribe. So it was your task to recover the elephant for the tribe. So that was one of the games, and I can't remember which was the other game that we had back then, because the players back then had to run through that game, and then the other game was Vortex Crystals, which was another shooter in which the timer mattered as well, because the timer was tied to your oxygen. It was based in space, like you have to recover some crystals, the Vortex Crystals, and if you didn't, well, timed out and died.
This is a pretty fast kitty cat. There's a quite a bit of
those
jumping,
cats,
timing. And
like you have slow cats and fast cats as well in here. So we see both on level 6.
both on level 6.
Although Bro's kind of getting the hang of it with much more lives than
Right,
some
Bro
right
has
now.
3 more lives, excuse me, than Pixel.
Yeah, those jumps are a little on the edge.
Okay, and now Bro has
Okay.
made it to level 7.
Yep. So I think it's a PV so far.
And now so has Pixel.
Nice. So they're both learning, but I want to see what happens when they reach to level 9, because level 9 is the second loop out of the game. We have to see how they manage to do it, but I trust this. I think both players are fast learners.
Right. And now Bro is on level 8
Yep,
with
level
3
8.
lives left.
Now they have to make these careful jumps and watch out for the birds, because their paths will get in their way. We're also watching the spider.
Oh,
that
that's
was
okay. That's
not
okay,
a good choice. Oh, the hitbox on the ground, unfortunately, is not the best in this situation. Pixel are about to reach in level 8 as well. Pixel has seen level 8 so far, so we should see what's next in store for them.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Great work.
Great jump. Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
another green jump.
Okay.
Pixel unfortunately lost, and Bro also lost. No.
That's
Bro?
fine. That's okay.
No, Bro is still there. Bro is still there. We should see what's up.
And Pixel is back down to level 1.
Yeah.
Fortunate, but, they're both...
Nicely done.
Okay.
Oh. So now we have back to level 9, which is kind of like it is level 1, with much more hazards. So we have the birds, we have more cats. Well, basically it's just a bird and more thumbsnacks on the floor.
Right.
So it is kind of the same. It is the same, but much more enemies on stage. And yeah, we have them mirror right now.
They're mirrored right now, yes. It's perfect.
At different ends as well. Yeah. So you see, the reason why I packed this game is because they were too short.
Yeah.
I think this is an excellent choice, just in case of how Kusogrande goes. And sometimes it happens that we get a completion before usually a lot of time that we have on the matches. So it wouldn't be weird to see a completion here, but now that we see, except that if you get too hasty on those jumps, it will not pay off. Bro, still on level 11. And on to level 12.
Bro has 1 life left, but
Yep.
he is screaming through these levels. Ah!
He is screaming internally, I know that.
Yeah. Screaming internally. Okay, but
okay,
still.
but that was still a good PB. Managed to...
Ah!
Bro still in the lead for this game. You see those scary faces that Pixel went through. That's another issue when we have understanding the pixels in this game. Like you
Right.
are on the top of the staircase, you do not move forward into the floor. You have to jump into the floor. So there's a matter of perspective and pixels in this game, you could say.
And there sure are a lot of pixels
Yeah.
in this video game.
This video game, I think, is one of the games that we could consider that pushes the little limits of the C64 because it's not a very powerful console.
Right.
It
right,
had
right.
some amazing games from that time, but this adaptation kind of fits.
Yeah. And just, you know, like I mentioned earlier, it's just so amazing that when folks, not when you get bonked by an airplane, but it's so
No.
amazing when folks take stuff that, you know, I mean, what year is it? 2025? You know,
2020.
no.
Oh.
The current year. We're in
Current year.
2025.
Right,
We've
yeah.
got beefy rigs. We've got beefy consoles. You can make stuff, but just going back and pushing the limits of these older computers, of these older consoles, to make something great like this, to make multiple great games. You know,
Yeah.
like the developer has.
Yeah, indie devs have either pushed into doing PC games that are kind of similar looking to this one, but I think that it takes a lot of courage to make games from those specific consoles
Right.
rather than
Actually
because
on it.
this game, even though we're using it for a C64, it can also run on a proper console.
Okay.
It has several instructions that give you that choice. So for those who are kind of lost, well, if you are, we have Bro still up ahead on level 12, currently doing the first loop once again, and Pixel has reached level 8 and being unable to complete the first full loop of the game.
But we still have a little bit of time. How much time left do we have?
Oh, we have kind of like more over half an hour, so we should still more.
Plenty
enough
of time.
progress. Yep.
Plenty of time
Far
for
we've
Pixel to
seen.
take the lead.
Over 15 minutes of game time. Yeah, a lot has happened, so it's very impressive to see them doing well enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of expected, in my opinion, to see them doing
Yes,
so well
exactly.
so far.
I hope I'm as spry as this when I'm that age.
Yeah. I hope I am as well. You gotta take care of those muscles.
You've got to take care of those muscles, those bones, those joints. Whew.
Muscles, bones, the mind as well.
Yeah.
Poor Granny, unfortunately, I think about it, this is one of the things I forgot to mention. The reason why Granny is, well, she's looking for her teeth because their kids hid the real teeth. So all of the teeth that we're actually collecting are false.
They're her false teeth.
Yes,
Definitely false
the
teeth.
real teeth will appear at the 30-second level.
Okay.
So it's something that she has to look up to.
But I mean, they're all false teeth, but they're not her teeth. Maybe they picked up some of those little chatter teeth from a prank store. You shouldn't prank your grandma. But it certainly makes something fun for us to watch when these
should.
children have pranked their grandma. So
Please don't prank your grandmother.
please don't prank your grandma
Yep.
unless she loves pranks. Then go to town.
but also be mindful to also like pranks because you will get pranked in return.
Exactly. The family who pranks together. I don't know.
I don't know if this is a healthy family, but it works.
A lot of laughter in this house potentially.
So now we see Bro still going through a level 7 once again, close to level 8.
Getting chased by the kitty cat.
Okay, run. Nice.
Okay, yeah.
And now we see level 8, which proves to be a challenge because even if you decide to move within the platform, you want to understand if you actually need to move further or a little close or actually jump across to the other platform that was
Right.
jump back.
To dodge those birds.
Oh, this reminds me so much of Linus Space Head. I'm sorry. That was a match.
The birds in the house remind me of that vine. I was like, catch it, Derry. When the bat gets in the house, catch it, Derry. Jump past the spider here on Pixel's side and getting those teethies.
Yep. Good progress on those.
Great progress from our friends here up on stage.
So, we see Pixel once again on 8.
I'm scared of wasps. I don't like.
Oh yeah, no, I would be scared of wasps as
Yeah.
well. I am. I always try to not. If I see a hive, I go the other side.
Walk away. Just
Walk away. You don't mess with wasps. Although Granny here likes to mess with them.
Well, she can just smack him with her walker.
Oh, the jump.
Just get out of here, you whippersnapper. Get out of my house.
Get out of my house, or I'll sleep on those platforms.
Oh, getcha.
Now she is using a treadmill or what do you call those? Yeah, treadmill. Standing sticks.
Yeah,
I think they are.
the little walkers.
The walkers, yeah.
Yeah.
She's using a walker. I think that's just what gives her superpowers.
That's true, yeah.
She wouldn't be able to do those jumps otherwise.
Oh yeah, they probably have rocket boosts in them or something like that. A rocket-powered walker?
Nah, that would be useful here.
That would be pretty useful for me, even.
For any of
Yeah.
us.
They have
Cyber Grandma.
Cyber Grandma, yeah.
I mean, she'd invest on that and not on new teeth.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I wonder how much this former hotel cost. I'm sure it came pretty cheap. And quite a bit of disrepair with the holes in the floor and all that, and necessitating her rocket walker.
Oh my god. Okay. Oof.
All right, now Pixel has made it to level 9.
No. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this has made it. So we see some progress now. Let's see what Pixel reacts to because there's a new enemy now on all stages. They're the same stages, but a new enemy is in place
Right.
right now. This time it's the bird in this case.
Pixel on level 10 with 2 lives remaining. Bro has been knocked back down to level 1, but I'm sure it will not take any time at all to get back up.
Oh, that's a bad jump on Pixel's end. Now, Pixel doesn't know which places, how further Bro has reached. So it'd be ideal still for him to kind of consider their jumps. I think none of them has paid attention to the timer, mostly because I think they are confident enough to reach the end of the stage before the timer runs out. Very impressive. Oh my god!
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
nice! Now this is one of those jumps I on my playthroughs I understood it was better to be done. Like if you don't need to make the full run from one end to the other end of the stairs, you can just pass one from one part of the stairs into the platform on the other end. It's not a risky jump.
Now Pixel has made it to level 12.
Oh, they're tied. Let's see if Pixel doesn't lose here, makes it to level 3rd. And now Pixel's on the lead.
Pixel has the lead, made it to level 13.
You see what happens now. This is so close. But
Okay.
Okay, take it easy.
Taking it
Something.
easy.
You got to understand to make those jumps. Well, not rushing, but also at the same time rushing because
Rushing 'cause
dog
we
is
don't have a lot
on
of time.
there loose.
And now level 14. So definitely taking a clear lead here over Percentia.
Oh, no, that was a Russian,
okay.
unfortunately. But still got one life left. Because if you understand and think that after 4 levels, you received a new life, which I'm certain I must have observed that you can get a new one.
Level 15,
Level
on
15.
Pixel side.
Nice progress here. Let's see if they can reach the second loop, the third loop. Bro, still on level 5. And take it easy on those jumps as well. Not get rushed by the timer. This is not a scoring rate.
Whoa.
I don't know
That was
how.
scary.
I don't know how Pixel managed that, but yeah, that happens in this game. Come on.
Come on.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. Still going strong. But Pixel has noticed that the timer does nothing.
Yeah. Oh, but still has made it to level 15, which is
Good
in
push.
the lead.
Yeah, that's in the lead. Bro still on level 6, only with 1 life left, which is not that great. But yeah, how have you liking this game so far?
I'm loving it. Maybe it's not the game for me to play. But hey, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll
Well, this
play
is-
it and be just a pro
Yeah,
gamer.
this is the kind of things that you get in Kusogrande.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we tend to give out games. We are generally aware of some of the strengths and weakness of our competitors. I've been GMing Kusogrande for the past 2 tournaments, and I've experienced the kind of things and understanding what is a good game for the other one player, what's a good game for another player. We'll also consider it because we usually tend to have people who have things that we need to pay attention to. If they have if they're colorblind, if they have any accessibility needs. We try not to give out games that are going to make them harm in any way possible. So,
I mean, that's the great thing about the community.
yeah.
Very, very welcoming.
Kusa community has grown so much, and many people have decided to join us. So sign up for the 9 Kusogrande that's starting up later in the year. You got sign-ups going until August 31st, I think. We are all open. Discord.gg/Kusogrande on all the information you will need to sign up there.
Or even if you just want to watch, like I have. I've been not a long time watcher, but certainly quite a few events, and it's always a good time to watch.
Oh, Pixel has a thing for those thumbstacks in that
Exactly.
platform because it's not the first time I've seen him go to another platform.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he likes. I don't know. He's into that.
I'm still trying to make progress on those platforms, although the good thing is that both players are starting to understand their routes on how to progress through the level. The thing is that the hazards will make things like they will need to find their own backups in order to see how to make it through the level. Nice jumps there to avoid the dog.
Game over on Pixel's side, but that is fine. That is fine. We've got time left.
Yep. Okay, another round, another day, another time to get your teeth, Bren.
And another game over on Sencha's side.
Yep. See, the players gonna they're all making faces. This is one of the qualities Bro has whenever you see him on camera.
Yeah.
Cannot get enough of those. I hope they're enjoying the game as well. Even if the game has its own weaknesses or it has its own. It's a very basic game, but even in the most basic games, you need a set of skills in order to
Right.
progress through them. One of them being the patience, in which this game tries that.
Right.
Ooh.
Even if they're not enjoying it, their pain is our pleasure, certainly, as viewers here.
It's always.
Always. I wouldn't know the first way to navigate this large former hotel, current house of Grandma. seems a little labyrinthine. I mean, she must have gotten it very, very cheap.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The layouts on this hotel, it wouldn't resemble the current hotel, I think. If it's a 5-star, if it was a 5-star hotel.
A lot of
Makes
odd
you
doors,
want-
odd hallways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't found any cats, any thumbstacks, any flying planes or birds in the hotel.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I mean, I haven't been to every floor, so maybe here at the hotel in
You are correct.
Minneapolis, maybe there is a floor of a bunch of purple doors, you know, several wasps, dogs, spiders. We just haven't explored enough, I don't think. Yeah.
We will need to explore that.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not entirely sure the current hotel has a pool on each floor
Not
or
on
every
each
other
floor.
floor.
There's
No,
only the one pool.
it's only one pool.
Shout out to the pool here
Shout out to the pool.
at the hotel.
Shout out to the pool.
Shout outs to pools in
Pools are
general.
lovely.
Love swimming.
Oh yeah.
Love buoyancy. But I am grateful that navigating the hotel, I am not in danger of falling into a pool.
So I still remember. I was remembering what was my first game at Kusogrande. I started over at Kusogrande participating in the third tournament, and it was pretty similar game. Or not entirely similar. It was a game called Alpiner, which ran on a tape recording console. It wasn't this one. It wasn't the C64. TI-88, I think it was. It was based off a calculator console that used tapes. And Alpiner itself also had a voice filtering machine that whenever you did something, it would prompt several voice clips when you, if you did good, if you did well, because Alpiner was a game based off of a person climbing the mountains. So you got
Okay.
7 different mountains to climb. And the game would let them know a certain type of advices, which if it were rocks falling, or if a hazard or a tiger would show up across places. So what I'm getting to by telling us this is that the variety of games and the age range that we will find. We've seen so far games from Sega Genesis, for the SNES, for PC. Well, I wouldn't say they're current gen games because they're very recent games, like we had before with Juice Galaxy. But we also we have game masters that dive deep into the consoles that are either unknown or are either.
And
not-
Bro has
not
now
under-
made it to
yeah.
level 13.
Level 13 for Bro.
That is
Yep,
one more
That is
than
a
the Fantasy
PB
Star.
for Bro.
That is a
Oh,
PB
nice.
for Bro.
You see if they can reach out to where Pixel has been so far.
All right, now made it to level 14. And again, Pixel is in the lead at level 15 reached.
We got a race.
So we're very, very
We're
close
to having a
here.
race.
We don't have a lot of time left in our exhibition.
Yep.
Maybe we do.
mean-
I don't know. I can't tell time. We have 17
minutes
16
away.
more minutes.
60 more
So
minutes.
it is anybody's game right now. Bro has made it to level 15. With 4 lives left. And Pixel is back to level 10 with 2 lives left.
So both players are starting to get the hang of understanding,
Love
getting
to
the
see it.
patient. Pixel, I think, has a slight advantage in knowing that the timer doesn't matter. Although I'm not sure if Bro actually cares about the timer. But they're starting to get the hang of it. See, the real challenge is the patience and yourself. This type of games.
And Naversenchi is in the lead, has made it to level 16.
Amazing. Now we see back into these platforms before finishing the second loop, we have an extra bird. We also have the plane,
We got the plane.
the spider, and now 2 more. That was close. That's still in the clear yet.
Alright.
Okay, I think we do.
Okay,
level
level
17 for Rose.
17
Another
on
loop.
Rose side. And Pixel has made it back to
Whoa,
level 13.
Oh,
Okay.
another life lost.
Still, 2 lives left.
Okay, 2 lives left, 3 lives left on percentages. And now we see the third loop of the first stage, and we see now that we have a lot of enemies in place. We have the wasps, we have the planes, and we also have the birds. Also, again, everyone's there.
Okay.
Everyone, you will see that every animal here, Animal Hazard is having a party in this house.
They are certainly having a house party
Yep.
now. With Bro on level 18. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh.
Very close, very close.
Yeah, that spider makes things hard. Pixel still on level 14 now.
Closing in on level 15.
Yeah, this is still anyone's game so far. Haven't got much. Oh, well, that was a PB for Bro. Level 19 or level 18?
That was level 18.
Okay.
Still on level 18.
Okay, so percentage is still in the lead at level
All
18. Oh, Pixel lost on level 15, unfortunately, so we're back to the first level on both players. So, as any other tournament, we'll see this type of backs and forth between players, trying to understand how does the game work? How is it that they have to manage things, and also considering the factor of time. So, how much time left they have, and how much fast do they have to do without understanding how or where the other player is?
Right,
How is
exactly.
it they're doing? So, let's see, Bro so far has managed to pick up a speed at level 1. Pixel as well. These are all solid times so far. The first loop should not be a hazard as long as they don't rush it.
Right. They've both done them plenty of times. A lot of practice on the first 8 levels for both of our players.
Oh my god.
Wait for that puppy dog. There we go.
So back when I handed out this game alongside the 2 other games, players were not able to reach up to this game. This is why we're using it. But it was a stumble. I was surprised that they took them so long to hand over to go through the first game, which was Amazon Tales, which is kind of a simple game in this regard. It's an auto-scroller where, well, as I explained before, you are an investigator that lost an infant for a tribe. You have to recover it. So you get to run across the stage. It's an auto-scroller, run and gun. You shoot 1 bullet per screen, so you shoot a bullet and you won't be able to shoot another bullet as long as it reaches the screen
Oh, okay.
or the target itself. So you have a lot of hazards across the way. It was a hard game. It was part of the group stage. So when we typically hand over games in group stages, we kind of feel the level and understanding the players. We set up games that might be hard, might not be hard, but we also kind of understanding what are the weaknesses and the strengths of our players as well. And during that time is when we decide what type of games we use, our roster of games to be used. What we call ourselves the nukes. The nukes are generally the hardest games that we have in our folders. And this is a warning to all players
It's a
themselves.
warning.
Do not preemptively play bad games. Kusogrande is a video game tournament that's based on the fact that you are blind to the games themselves, that you've never played them. And if you decide to, how was it that one of the players said earlier today, immunize yourself or vaccine yourself by playing games,
Vaccinate.
it won't do any better. Because we will have worse gaming source if you do such a thing.
Exactly.
If you like bad games, just play them. It's okay, but do not preemptively play them for Kusogrande.
There are so many bad games out there, or not even bad, just so many games out there that fit the tournament. You will
Yeah,
never play them all. You will never
concept
prepare.
the concept of bad video games is kind of a stretch sometimes.
Exactly.
So it's most of the times the games, for example, the games I pick are based around the controllers. So we have a game that might look so fine, so good. This is a good-looking game overall. A little crusty on their sides, but the controls themselves. Now, Grana has good jumps, doesn't have enough speed, and you also have the platform factor, or the pixels. You want to jump into something, and it's not just the same place. So the basis around most of my games is even if they look fine, they will control like ass. Control like ass.
Yes.
That's the factor, I think, in the store. So most people come into Kusogrande and say, yeah, this game doesn't look bad. It's one thing to see the game, it's another thing to actually play it.
Right. There's always going to be something.
There's always a factor that makes this game bad in one way or another.
Something for us to celebrate.
Yeah, but we've had times, several occasions where players, after playing it for an hour, actually end up liking it, routing it, and speed running it.
Yeah.
We've had, I still remember, several of the games we've had for Kusogrande ended up being a GDQ.
Right.
It's kind of a fascinating idea in order to, okay, I give you a game, and you end up speed running it for marathons.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really great that there is space at GDQ to celebrate
All types of games.
all types of games. Right, so if Pixel can make it, when Pixel, if Pixel makes it past this screen, that will be a PB for
Yep.
Pixel.
And we have, I think, close to 98 minutes left on our timer, so we're close to seeing. We might not see a completion, I think, but I want to see Pixel at least make it to level 16.
I mean, that's just even if we don't see the ending here during this exhibition, that is a great invitation for everyone to find these games, to play them yourselves, No.
Oh! That was a rough jump. I felt it.
I felt it. I felt that.
But there's still time. Still can make it. Still can,
Okay. Woo! Caught on the stairs. Perfect.
So the thing is that when Pixel jumped on that staircase, jumped a
All
little
right,
slider.
that is a PB for Pixel. Made it to level 16.
Nice. And they reach to pro now. I wonder. Pixel can make it through this, it will reach the third loop. Pixel's carefully observing the path of each of the hazards here, because we have the two birds, the plane, and the spider. Oh, okay. Don't be too Okay, don't rush it, don't rush it. Nice, level 17.
EV made it to level 17. And
Can Pixel sustain this? Because it has all 4 lives. Level 16
All
is
four
already on 4 lives. So this is a good thing. Although I'm not sure. No. Pixel's backing up because they don't have enough room to jump over the plane. And level 18.
level 18.
I love this. Oh, that was a really rushed jump.
Which means actually Pixel and Bro are tied with their PBs.
Now, if Pixel doesn't manage to get to level 19, which doesn't seem possible, I'd say, unless I'm cursing them.
Ooh.
Oh!
Woo! So now Pixel is on level
job.
19.
Amazing!
Which
That was
means
a
he
amazing
is
jump.
in the lead now.
Ooh, bro got stung by the wasp there, just by looking at the wasp. So this is you do not put your face against the wasp.
No.
It's a word of advice.
Not here, not in real life either.
Pixel
Level 20 for Pixel.
Nice.
With Presentia trailing behind. PB with 18, currently on level 15. With 3 lives left, so,
Let's not forget that after 4 levels, you get an extra life. So, bro, if Bro manages to do this cleanly, they will also get an extra life in return. positive.
Level
Just
21 for Pixel.
nice. Level 21 that leaves there's 11 levels left. Oh, just 2 lives and lots of things in the way.
Lot of things in the way. With a spider on the stairs. Very
Now,
scary.
what would be okay? That's a careful approach. Now that cat is onto something. So fast. Okay.
Okay.
Managing the jumps on level 22.
Level
for
22
Pixel.
for Pixel.
Pixel is on a roll. Oh, look at
there's
that.
a lot on the screen. Oh my
Two
goodness.
spiders, 2 wasps, a bird, and a dog.
I'm scared. Okay, Bro has made it back to level 18, which is his personal best here in this exhibition.
We have 4 minutes left on the race, so
Wow, ooh, it's getting tight.
it's getting tight. So, the thing is that Pixel has lost a couple of lives so far.
Oh yes, he's on his
Bro's
last
4
life.
lives left, so we need to see. Bro needs to make a push. And Pixel does not need to lose here. Although this level will take time if Bro reaches it as well. Even though Pixel is in the situation.
Okay,
Pixel
level
still-
23 for Pixel. And Bro has also made it to level 19, which is his personal best.
Yep. We're seeing steady progress on both players now. I think by this time they've managed to understand the game. Just takes practice, but Bro has lost it. Oh, I think that's going to be it for Bro. Not enough time to manage to reach it. Oh! Pixel got greedy on level 23. I think both players are it. I think we don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough on them, but let's see what, however they do. I think we have a clear victory for Pixel so far. But yeah, how do you like this game so far?
I am in love. I am absolutely enamored with this. Watching the two of them play it for my entertainment.
I need to get. I have a DSi. I think I can run 64 games because I'm going to bring it with me. I want to see if I can before. That would be a safe way of understanding if I should throw away my DSi or not through the window after not managing these dumb jumps. Because this game has some dumb jumps.
They're very,
There's
very
no
silly.
way to call this. I think that one of the reasons why I had this game on Kusogrande is because of the controls, because of the jumps, because of how the progress and difficulty gets absurd at one point in the game. But it's a game that's playable, it's doable, and it's also free. This is something I forgot to mention.
It's a free game.
It's a free game. All of the games that Richard does for the New Dimension, his own publishing company, are all for free. So you can get him if you want. I want to think a little bit in the comments of the video afterwards. The links to get this game because I think Richard's work is amazing, and I am so happy for that he managed to do them for free. Okay, we see Bro once again. Pixel dying once again. Bro on level 2. Okay, and that is time! Okay, thank you both. This has been an amazing race so far, with Pixel being the winner of our match today. Yeah.
Pixel is our
Pixel
winner.
made it. Bro reached level 19, and Bro reached level 23. So thank you both. Thank you for this exhibition. I hope sign up for Kusogrande and be around. We love you all. Bye. Thank you.